All right. Hello. Welcome to my third stream. I'm attempting more ITC research. My name is Rusty. Set up this YouTube channel to document my own personal research. Currently on a quest to still try to either prove or disprove this phenomenon to myself. I am yet fully convinced one way or the other. I can't say I fully believe and I can't say I fully disbelieve. And that's why I'm doing this. Why am I putting it on YouTube? I've actually started thinking about this a lot more because I've been spending a lot more time on YouTube live and really mostly live. I haven't done my own documented style recording session in a while. Man, just looking at myself, I need to shave. I should have shaved before this. Oh well. Anyway, um, I just have to check a couple settings real quick. So my purpose behind this, like I said, is to try to figure this out myself. There's a lot of popular TV shows going on right now, and a lot of them pretty much will tell you that this is real, a lot of them. And, I just being it on television and being the money that is involved, I have doubt and skepticism on all that evidence, quote unquote evidence. So long story short, I had something interesting happen to me a few years back, and I wanted to try experimenting this myself. And I started off with EVP work, and I did that a few years back. And I honestly, to this day, still only believe I maybe caught one Class A EVP, and it was possibly an intelligent response. It's on an old computer. I really need to dig that out because it's the only EVP I've done on my two prior streams, a handful of live EVP sessions, and I admittedly did not listen to them with headphones on, but I did not hear anything. So, yeah, I'm yet to capture what I consider Class A EVP. When I first started researching EVP and actually recording and playing back and editing on my own, I would probably do what a lot do their first time and a lot still do maybe. And that's where you add sound removal to take out background noise, and then you boost the sound, and you can do that over and over. And eventually it sounds like you're listening to like the minute just sound waves, and there's a lot of just weird random noise. And I honestly think that pareidolia starts to kick in, the audio version, can't remember the name of it offhand, and you start to just hear things and put things together that could really be anything. So, but I honestly believe I captured one possible Class A EVP, and I asked, if your world looks the same to you as it does to me, can you say yes it does? And it does sound as a response of yeah it does, kind of like that, or yes it does, but real faint, real whispery. And you can kind of hear it without any manipulation, but with just a little bit of boost, you can hear it real well, or what better, because I still can't say for sure. And I haven't heard that in probably 2 or 3 years, at least, since I fired up that old computer. And currently, over the last 6 months, I have done a lot of EVP work, but I don't know if I've actually captured anything because reviewing everything takes so much time. And I have a 40-hour-a-week job on top of doing this and hanging out and trying to have my other hobbies. I like to play video games. And I do like try to skateboard from time to time. I'm not very good. I don't do it to be pro. I'm getting old. I just do it because it's exercise and it's fun. And I hang out with good people, so it's not, yeah. Anyway, so basically that's kind of like my monologue into this. I just wanted to lay out why I'm doing this, what this is about. My current goal is to, besides try to either convince or either prove this or disprove this to myself, is to possibly capture more visual evidence, because there seems to be a lot of visual evidence out there, but I'm yet to actually even see it with my own eyes, let alone try to record it. A lot of people say they've seen stuff but couldn't record it. I can't say I've seen anything that couldn't be explained somehow, some way or another by natural causes versus supernatural. So yeah, I have heard some interesting things. I've heard just, like your name from time to time. A couple times that's happened to me. I've read into that. I guess that's pretty common when you're getting tired and stuff like that. And I've heard interesting sounds. The sound is the most interesting, and that's the night my grandpa passed away. I kind of just said a goodbye as I was going to sleep, just as if he was around, just saying goodbye. And right after I was done, I was laying down. I heard a giant crack against this wall, and the wall faced the outside, and it was like maybe 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. And so the only way to really debunk it is it sounded like a giant rock being thrown at the house. And they live in a very rural area. They don't even have paved paved roads most of the area. So I honestly don't think it was just a random person that just happened to throw a rock right at the side of the house. I can't say what it was, but I don't think it was that. But that is the only way I can really think to debunk it. I've stayed there before. I never heard that sound. I stayed there the longest period in that room. I stayed there at least a month, if not a little bit over a month, and I did not hear. And that was the first night I was there too, and that was the night he passed away because we drove down to be there as he was passing. And so that's really what kind of sparked my interest fully into this. And watching all those knuckleheads on TV, I'm just thinking, these knuckleheads are capturing quote unquote evidence. And I got to be just as smart as some of these guys. So I should be able to definitively tell myself by getting some gear, some basic equipment, and doing experiments, checking it out. And I'm just really intrigued with ITC because ITC, that is instrumental transcommunication. It's using electronic devices to try to speak with unseen entities, aka spirits, whatever you want to call them. I'm not at the point I can call them ghosts or spirits. I don't deny if people are convinced of that. That's your opinion, and I respect and appreciate that. So I'm not the kind of person that's just gonna like shoot people down. I'm totally open-minded about all that kind of stuff. I have so many different I've had and have so many different groups of friends and ideas and thoughts, and I find it more stimulating when you can intermingle those ideas. But when you get stuck with people that are like just shooting stuff down, that just is a bummer, because then you're not getting that fountain of knowledge springing up. So what I'm going to do is, as an instrumental transcommunication stream, I'm going to be testing out a few different devices to try, as I said, to communicate with incorporeal beings without physical matter of any degree. And I'm going to try a brand new app that just came out last night. It's called the Paranormal Live Ghost Box, and it's a collaboration by Mark Coltrus. And I'm pardon me if I'm saying your last name wrong. I don't have any of this information up. I'm doing this on the fly, and I have the Ghost Box up, but I really don't have the information. And his friend Steve, and I'm not sure on Steve's last name as well. But what this is essentially is it is a live feed into a real life in reality ghost box that's sitting in Steve's house somewhere in America, and it's sweeping through, I believe, FM, but don't quote me on it, FM American radio frequencies right now. And it's one of his designed ghost boxes. There's a picture of it. And here, I can actually screen share so you can see what the picture looks like if anyone's even watching. I guess I should see if anyone's watching. All right, I got one viewer. Okay, cool. Sweet. Thank you, whoever you're there. I'll check the chat in a bit. I'm just doing my monologue right now, and then I'll check the chat, and then we'll do an experiment. So let me screen share real quick just so I can show whoever's watching and whoever watches this in the future. Hello, future people. This is Past Rusty saying hello to you in your current time space. I just got to screen share, full screen, start screen share. Okay, so check this out. I downloaded this on BlueStacks. I'll try to put a link up here in a bit, but yeah, they have it on BlueStacks. Paranormal Live Ghost Box is the name. And I'm assuming this is what the picture of it actually is. At first I thought it looked like it was laying on the floor, but I think the box, this is just the front actual just piece. It's probably only, the box itself is probably like a normal sized ghost box, but this is, you know, you get the gist of what I'm saying. So anyway, there's a start button, that's start. So that's what it looks like. This is a live ghost box that's playing right now in this guy Steve's house, wherever it is. And I don't know exactly what city, so I don't know what kind of radio they're getting, but, and what it is, it's a live, I believe 50 millisecond sweep that's just going right through it. And it's, I don't know how he designs his ghost box. Go ahead and look into that. I'll probably be looking into that after this because this is interesting. And so it's labeled down here in March 2015, as you can see. So this is really, really new. Mark was on a friend of mine, Southwest Ghost stream last night, and he said that he literally uploaded it last night, and it was just going live as he was speaking with us in the stream, and that was approximately 12 hours ago, maybe 14 hours ago. So yeah, it's a new app, and I'm going to be trying that in a bit. What else did I want to talk about? There was just something else I wanted to talk about. Maybe length. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this app for, or this session right now for. I'm going to be doing at least an hour or two, maybe more. So plan on 2 hours, if not a little bit more. And yeah, we'll just see where it goes from there, see what happens. Got to take a sip of coffee. So I think that's about it for my intro. To wrap it up, I can't say I believe or disbelieve in this stuff. That's why I'm doing it myself. People, so many know-it-alls will tell you yes or no, but they can't prove any of it. So instead of me relying on some guy somewhere else or some lady, I'm figuring it out myself. And I've met some friends by trying to upload some of my just, you know, the main reason I started this actually was uploading to help me hear my evidence as well, because I'm pretty busy with work and life and stuff that I don't have tons of time to go over all my evidence, but I started uploading just to like show my evidence, show what I'm getting. And it's interesting, my view on how I'm going at this, like, I really didn't have like a goal. Well, I don't really have a full set goal right now yet, but I'm kind of just rolling with the punches. I mean, I want to obviously prove or disprove this. I want to see something. I want it to exist, by the way, just so you know, because I've learned a lot about reality, whatever discipline you want to term it. I've researched into a little bit, and I didn't go to college. I'm not claiming to be smart. I don't think I'm smart. I know that I just got to keep learning, and everybody's got to keep learning. Keep asking questions. That's the only way you learn. I love asking questions. The internet is so nice. So many documentaries I'm watching, something will pop up. Back in the day, I'd be like, wow, that's really interesting. I wish they talked about that more. Now I can actually pause whatever I'm watching generally, because I'm generally watching the internet, and then stop and research it for a few minutes. So yeah, I don't know. I like learning about tons of stuff. And I got really into thread making on forums, making threads, and I like making good threads, and making good threads with a lot of detail and pictures and interactivity with videos or whatever is a good way to learn about subjects that you're interested in as well into. I've learned about a handful of really interesting subjects by creating forum threads. So yeah, I'm not into, like, I get in and out of forums over the last 20 years or whatever since they've been out. However long, message boards. Okay, so let's do you checking the, I guess, chat, huh? Let's see if I still got one viewer. Yeah, one viewer. All right, let me check chat. I got to go to the actual page itself. Let's see who it is. Dun, dun, dun. Loading, loading, loading. Oh, it's hidden. What's up? Hey, dude. Oh, whoops, caps. Sorry, my bad. Well, howdy. Checking out my third just on the wing documentary. That I'm trying to be more like official. I'm just gonna call them like instrumental transcommunication streams. It's easy to say. That's so funny. All right, so since it's just you, do you want to maybe hang out and we could chit chat and experiment and listen possibly. I don't know. Can I do that with the way I had it set up? Because, man, yeah, I wouldn't mind having like another brain in here. We could have just one, maybe one other person max, I'm thinking. Yeah, there's a 30-second delay, so I'm going to light a cigarette. It's so funny watching myself, like my 30-second past self. Such a weirdo. Yeah, look at that. See, so I got the nicer webcam and I still see the pixelation. It must be my connection. Son of a bitch. Oh, it's still not bad. Let's see if I can go to 720p. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Cringe watching myself. What's new? Same old stuff, bud. Just work. Had a pretty rough night, actually, because I didn't, because I fucking cut out because I'm tired of fuck. I mean, I left when I'm scheduled, but basically it's another night where I would have had to fucking pull these knuckleheads out, man, and I just can't fucking do it anymore. I almost didn't even get online because I'm still kind of frustrated about it, and like I have a little bit of negativity, and I'm kind of like dubious of starting a session right now, but I think I'm gonna do it anyway. But yeah, if you want to join, man, you can join with me. We can have like a hangout / ITC, and I don't want to make it a big hangout, like maybe one more person if one more person comes around, but preferably just you and me if you're down for just you and me doing like a little stream, maybe for next hour or something. Let me know. And I really wish my room was a little bigger. I'm going to try to move things around and set up a different angle and stuff so I can get. Are you down just to listen? All right, that's cool. Yeah, I'm down. I was gonna just start off with that new ghost box, the Paranormal Live ghost box. You want to give that a whirl, or should we start off with something different? Don't matter to me. I was just gonna maybe do that, and then a couple, maybe one app, and then try an SB7, and then do one more app. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, slick. Go ahead and make some grub for your lady. Yeah. All right, cool, awesome. All right, well then I'll run a session to start off with. All right, cool. That sounds like a plan, Stan. Oh, you're such a sweetheart. You call her honey. Oh, look at you. Such a good boy. Good boy. Good boy. All right. That sounds like a plan, dude, for sure. Yeah. I really got to get, I want to get, I have an actual like computer chair. It's just, I live in a freaking really small room, and I was tired of the way the setup was. The setup was like I had more room with the computer chair, but I had like basically just less room wise because of the way the bed was angled. So I angled the bed. I turned it 90 degrees, so it's like right ass into the fucking chair. Right, oh, pardon my French. Right into the chair right now, and I could sit there, but I think I'm gonna be like all up on the table like an old lady granny like the whole time. Like I don't know. I got a bunch of shit over there, so I gotta move stuff around. I don't have this age restricted, so I guess it doesn't matter if I cuss. I'm not like a cusser anyway, so I shouldn't really. I guess it's just because I'm hanging with you. All right, so yeah, let's just what the hell? Let's throw on the Paranormal Live Ghost Box. It's connected right now to this guy Steve's house. I can't remember his last name. I'll look it up in a bit. I have the link on Paranormal Chat. But yeah, let's fire right up. So I already kind of said like my what do's and what don'ts with any unseen entities around. So hopefully they'll cooperate. So guys, we're going to fire this up if you're around with me. So here we go. Starting my very first live stream, Steve's Ghost Box number 121. On the app, it says March 2015. And according to Mark, where we got this information from, it came out last night. So this is pretty brand spanking new. All right, here we go. It's connecting. Takes a second or two. Let me see. Make sure you guys can hear. Yeah, you guys can hear it. How's that coming in? Well, I mean, I can see you guys can hear it, but I can't really tell how you actually can hear it. Is there anybody here with me? I'm trying to communicate through instrumental transcommunication. That's what we have termed this. This stream of voices is coming from somebody else's house in America. Can you find that house? Can you say my name, Rusty, please? Go ahead and we don't know how this works. We don't know how the technology is utilized. Go ahead and just try to use the words that are coming through these wires. All right, cool. Sounds good. Thank you. Yeah, it's really fast. I wish it was slowed down to at least 100, 150. This has got to be like at least 50 to 100 milliseconds. It's really fast. So try, whoever's here with me, try to use this device right here in front of me. You hear those words coming out. We think you might be able to somehow grab onto them. We don't know how you do it. You can try to tell me anything. You don't have to tell me specific words. Just try to figure out how it works. My name's Rusty, and I'm trying to communicate with unseen entities that we have called spirits or ghosts. Do you guys like being called ghosts? So what this is a little different than the ones I've been using. The ones I've been using are either radio in my local area or it's some sort of form of internet radio. This is coming from a box in a different house. Can you tell me what that house looks like? I'm trying to communicate with whoever's in that house as well. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Yeah? How many of you are communicating with me? How many of you are trying to communicate? Can you give me a number? Would any of you care to tell me your names? I'd like to know your names. This is interesting. I've never used a ghost box that's in somebody else's house. This is very intriguing. Am I listening to what other people? Is there somebody in this guy's house right now? Can you tell me? What color is this guy's house that this box is in? Are there multiple entities trying to speak through this? I'm going to turn on this device, if you guys can hear me. This device we think can help you get stronger, help you gain strength. We don't know. I can't tell you it does for sure. It's just a theory. It's pumping out electromagnetic fields. Can we connect with each other from your house into my house, please? I'd like to try to make a connection with whoever's over in Steve's house. Come and try to speak to me. Basement. Are you in his basement? I thought I heard basement. Can you see where I'm at? Can you tell me what color hat I'm wearing, please? I want to try to communicate with somebody to talk to me about a basement. Whose basement are you in?
Good morning, Rusty.
Here, I'm going to stop this just for a second. Thank you guys if you've been trying to communicate with me. Let me just, I got to get on to Google here. All right, there. Let me see. I just got to switch this. Can you hear me? Are you there, Hidden? Sounds like I hear you. Sounds like I hear your background noise.
How's it going, Rusty?
Ah, okay, slick. Good, man. How you doing?
One of those days again.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, we're getting ready there in a couple. Well, this afternoon we're heading up to that funeral in out of town there. Just got a phone call. The second we get back, we're going to another funeral.
Oh, really? Wow. Jeez.
Yeah, one of my wife's uncles succumbed to diabetes. I don't know if he had a stroke or something there. But either way, he succumbed to his diabetes, didn't take care of himself, went into a coma after a stroke or a heart attack or whatever. Anyways.
Yeah, that's pretty much how my grandma went, yeah.
Not a nice way to go.
No. Yeah, my grandma was terrible with her medicine as well. She got real goofy at the end, too, because she had a head injury later in life, and, yeah, that didn't help.
Well, apparently my uncle, where I'm going this weekend, was like that. With his cancer at the end, he kind of started losing his marbles. He figured all he would talk about was how he had to go work on the race car.
Yeah.
He had no clue any other way what was going on. He had to go work on the race car. So.
It's interesting how we do that, how we get like that.
Yeah. No, it is, really. Really, it is.
Maybe it's like a protection. Like it's a way to actually protect us as we age so we don't suffer as much, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that could very well be possible. See, cut my hair.
Oh, look at that. Awesome. Aerodynamic.
That's right. That's right. I need all I can get if I'm driving the truck down 4 hours.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah, pack up with some snacks and stuff.
Yeah. It's going to be a tight trip. It's going to be a very tight trip this time. You know, and you don't save up for it there. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Oh, well.
Yeah, oh, well. Yeah, exactly. You'll get through it. I know it's bound to happen to me. I have a very large family, and they're mostly great aunts and uncles. And, yeah, it's very soon another one's going to be going. So.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to be disrespectful, but I am going to try to experiment a little bit, like later in the night, next time something happens like that. Even next time I go to my grandma's house, I'm going to try to communicate with my grandpa, because I would imagine if there's a chance that he's around, he would be around her. So,
I thought about it. I've got the Appy Droid here. I thought about doing it there.
Yeah.
I thought about doing it there. Maybe I will. I don't know.
Yeah, just whatever the gut feels, if it feels disrespectful, whatever, that's why I kind of stay away from graveyards. Like, even though that's the easiest way for me to try to communicate at a quote unquote haunted area, I still feel like it's somewhat disrespectful. I'm weird like that.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I just, like I said, like I'm like you. I'm kind of on the level there, trying to figure out what's what and this and that and the other. It just me, it's more awkward. It's more awkward doing it.
Yeah.
Maybe because I haven't done it. Maybe because I haven't done it before. So that could.
Well, yeah, especially when you're getting new into it. Yeah, it can feel. There's still like a warm up period for me. Like every session I've started the streams, I almost didn't do it because I get the butterflies. I'm like, but now I feel normal, natural. It's just there's always like even on my just sessions recording on my own, it feels kind of awkward at first, but then you warm up. It's kind of like meeting a friend you haven't met in a while. It's kind of just weird at first, and then everybody loosens up.
Me, it just feels weird because it feels like you're talking to yourself.
Yeah. Well, do shorter sessions or something. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what to recommend.
No, it's just something you got to get used to doing. That's all it is, really. It's more or less.
Yeah.
It's just when you just start out, well, anyways, that's okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I tend to stick to facts, and the EVP is the only thing that has and can be like scientifically confirmed. So there's something there. There's something unseen there. We just don't know what it is. We have no clue. Scientists don't like to dare to guess, so they won't. They just will tell us the facts, and then they stop, and that's it. They won't. That's why if you say ghosts or anything fantastical, you get a lot of rolled eyes. But that's changing. People are starting to. I think the paradigm is changing actually in society. I mean, think about how many documentaries we see these days about all sorts of crazy ideas, plus just science in general. There's documentaries all over the place. I wish I was like that when I was a kid, man. I would have been way more focused in school, way more interested.
Oh, well, that's part of it. Yeah, I lost a lot of interest in school there, and plus with the ADD, that just made things a lot more challenging. If you're trying to study, butterfly,
Yeah.
Didn't always work.
A lot as the teacher, man. Most of my teachers were boring as hell. Just a single documentary kills like the combination of all my teachers combined. For the most part, I had a couple really cool teachers, but for the most part, it's like a chore for them even being there. So you don't get that passion. At least that was my experience.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, you're right, but I don't know. I just, but I still found no matter what though. I found if I got into something, I got into something. And that's kind of how I got into my small engines and my electronics as a kid. It's just something I got into, and I could just really dig my teeth into it. So, and it worked out well that way.
For sure. So. I love that feeling you get once you're really into something, once something's like jiving, you just love it. I love that. I used to get that with art. I haven't drawn in a long time. I used to get that all the time with art, but I don't know what happened with me. I just got, I think I got just tired of how people could get rich off like putting painting a toilet seat red and calling it artwork, and that kind of whole like I don't know what it is.
Well, I was gonna say if you look at my G+ there, you'll see a couple of small motors there that are painted, right?
Yeah,
and those actually have history to them. Like they're antiques, right? Like the one with the great big flywheel on it. That's actually a washing machine engine from the 40s. Very expensive. Like if I were to bring that to the States, I could get about $500-600 American for it.
Yeah, I can imagine actually. Yeah, people really love that stuff these days too.
Yeah. In Canada, it's not really worth anything, but in the States, man, it's where it's at. That stuff's very lucrative.
Yeah, dude. I remember my grandpa had a really old time plow, like the original style plows, and I remember him saying that thing was going to be worth some money one day. I wonder whatever happened to that when they all moved.
Oh, I'm sure. Like I said, in the States, you guys collect everything. I mean, everything's collectible down there. It's crazy.
Yeah. There's some crazy collections. That's for sure.
Like me, I got a garage full of those old motors there. I slowly restore them as I go. The one that's next to it there, it's not worth shit because it's a Canadian motor. That's the sad thing. It's a very nice, well-built engine, but it's Canadian, so it's not worth anything.
So it's in your G Plus photos, right?
Yeah, well, as soon as you open my G Plus, it's my backdrop.
Oh, it's your back. Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
The black ones. Oh, okay. Wow. So
the one in the and though they both are foot start. You start them with a foot start on them.
Awesome.
Yeah, I got one in the truck which I never unloaded last winter. It's got a handle on it. You pull start it with a handle. It's interesting, the old technology.
Hell yeah.
Me, it's just that feeling. You get something that hasn't run in about 30 years, 40 years, right? And the first time it fires up there, it's just that feeling right there. It just feels
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my pop said when he was young, they would spend weekends. They'd just go to a junkyard and get some junker car and spend the weekend just dicking around, playing with it, and seeing what they could do.
Yeah.
Nowadays, everything's electronic. He hates the new cars because he can't freaking work on them like he couldn't work on the old cars.
I mean, I can rebuild a carburetor as good as any professional out there, but you give me this new fuel injection there, I won't touch it. I got my 89 Z2024 sitting in the driveway. I got to change the wiring harness under the hood, and it's been sitting there since I bought this house because I won't touch it. I'm waiting for someone to come over to help me do it. And last time I looked, it's still sitting there. And we tried putting it on a float last year to bring it to my buddy's house, and it was too heavy for his winch. Surprisingly enough, that's a heavy goddamn car that for a Cavalier.
Yeah.
Mind you, it's an 89. It's an older one, so it's about the only model Cavalier I really liked.
Yeah, funny.
So
that's cool, man.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Well, we could try to do another app, like maybe do a AppyDroid or XTS session. Check that out for a bit.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. I haven't really thought ahead of how to port the music or the sound not through my headphones. Let me see if I can.
I had it working briefly on my end there. I don't fully understand how I did it though, but it was working.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna fire it up and see what it sounds like without messing with anything real quick. Yeah, let's try AppyDroid.
Yeah, because I'd like to know that because I've got well. See, I've got the AppyDroid as well. Just I don't know how to put the sound through.
Yeah. What broadcast hole do you use? I like to use about 490 to 500, somewhere around there.
Here, I'll tell you what I was told to start with here. Well, here, it's on a paper with some passwords. So there, I'll turn that off.
Yeah, it sounds the most. I like 200 to 250 milliseconds on the SB7, and that sounds the most similar to me. That sweep rate.
Well, I was told as a default, and we brought it up with Steve there. Steve said you can just start those things up and they'll just go and you can get good results the way they are. But I was told to put broadcast to start with at 492, put bleeder delay at 378, and that little selection for bleeder delay, you click it on.
Oh, the blender. Yeah.
Blender, yeah. See, I have it spelled wrong. That's why.
No, I know what you're saying though, but yeah, that actually what that does is that the little sliders on the main screen, it changes those. It keeps those randomly flipping back and forth. Yeah, we'll do a blender mode.
Just give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
All right, cool.
Oh, it's not boiling? Oh, okay. Well, don't worry. Okay, I got a few more. I got another minute or so. I'm just making the way some board right now.
Yeah, right on. All right, we're gonna try blender mode because I haven't on the last 2 streams. I haven't put blender mode on, so we'll try it.
And the other thing I was told to do is run bank 2. I don't know what the difference is.
I don't know the differences either. I think bank 2 just changes the actual background sounds. All right, so should be good to go. All right, we're gonna try AppyDroid. AppyDroid is nice, my friends. If you're here with me.
Yeah. There's one thing I did notice the other night there, because I'm always following multiple screens.
Yeah.
And one stream I'm in Steve's, he's getting growls, right?
Oh, no way.
The exact same time I'm following Rick's stream, and he's getting growls at the exact same time. Makes you wonder.
Yeah, that stuff is crazy. I tend to not lean towards demons. I think it's actually more probable that it's animal or some sort of like animalistic spirit. And that would explain a lot of the like sensations people get, as well as like the scratches and there's so many different animals. When I was walking to work, I saw a group of raccoons. I was thinking, what if they became spirits? I bet raccoon spirits would be mischievous as all hell, dude.
Well, if that's the case, I'd have a lot of pigs chasing me.
Oh, God. All right, let's see.
That's a scary thought.
Yeah, the pigs just after your just nightmare after nightmare. They're constantly in your dreams.
Sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Are there pigs haunting Hidden's dreams?
Whoa, what the hell was that?
Did you become? I'm not.
I have a theory that if this is real and this does work, that you're generally not going to get a response right after that. I think the energy takes a little bit to build up. I actually have this on. I forgot this was on.
Yeah.
Take 6.
Take 6. Are there 6 of you around me?
There. Too noisy.
Yes, right now.
See, the bank 2, I think, is a quieter bank out of the background noises.
Yeah.
This is bank 2 on Blender mode.
Yeah, I don't see Dobie using that one. It's, you know what I mean? Hers is usually a bit noisier.
Yeah, check this out. I'll switch it up. I bet you this is the one she uses. Bank 1, I think it is.
Heard it.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's very noisy background noise.
It's
Well, we'll just go.
your leader.
Leader. I'm trying to communicate with what we call ghosts. Do you guys like being called ghosts?
Hey, give me a minute there. I'm gonna get this breakfast on its way.
Oh no, I take your time, buddy. Yeah, I'll just keep asking questions.
Okay.
Right on. All right, guys. My name's Rusty. Can we get a name so I can know who I'm talking to?
I couldn't.
Why are some loud and some quiet?
With the.
Is this working? Can you maybe tell me my name so we can? I'm trying to confirm that it's working.
It does.
Did you say it does? See, we don't know how it works. Somehow we believe your energies can somehow get into this wire down here, or the speaker, or this big black box right here. We don't know how it works.
And
I turned on this to try to open up a portal or try to give you energy. There's a few theories. Nobody knows for sure. Are you able to maybe tell me one of these numbers? Can you read this numbers? Now, I don't mean any disrespect if anyone's around me. I'm not trying to annoy you. Just it's hard to try to think of questions to ask something that we cannot see or touch. Is there a way you can touch me? Or move something in my room?
Champions. Bring up for like the path.
Control. The path. What is the path?
Next to
Steve, that was a weird sounding one too.
Police.
What about Steve? Is there Steve here?
Support.
Who was that I was talking
there's
to?
a-
That was an interesting voice. That did not sound like radio.
Mr. Youngman.
Of your name.
Turn fourth.
Whose name are you talking about? Mine?
Oh. And that'd be you wrote.
In.
Can you tell me what you did in your past life?
You were.
By 10.
Can you tell me I need to shave? I should have shaved before I went live.
Fine.
Did you guys ever shave with those straight razors? I've never shaved with one of those. Scared the crap out of me. Scared to cut my throat.
I was just gonna say that.
Zim.
I don't know. I just thought of one of those going across my throat there.
Yeah, forget that, man.
No.
And like you see a lot of the old pictures, they're like old man barbers. There's no way I'd want some like 60-year-old geezer holding that thing by my throat.
Well, just imagine he's shaving your neck and he sneezes. That cannot be a good situation.
Yeah, forget that, man.
Does that mean you get your shave for free? I don't know.
Yeah, I bet you better. At least something.
You drop.
Yeah, I wouldn't be tipping well, that's for sure.
No.
No, yeah, see, even they wouldn't be tipping well. You guys like barbers, my unseen friends? Do you miss the barber shop?
Right.
Got to be sure to charge the collar up before I go.
Oh, is that for the dogs?
No, it's for the pup.
Yeah, bro.
I don't need it because she hasn't put 2 and 2 together. She does something bad. All we have to do is show her the remote, and she's.
Yeah, that's how my grandpa's last dog was. They used it for just a little bit, and then that was enough. All they had to do was bring out the remote, and she was like, "Oh, yo." Yeah. That's a smart pup, then.
Yeah. She is stubborn, though. 1 sec.
7.
Who's here with me? I'd like to get a name. Can you tell me your name? What? Are you from another dimension? Can you tell me that? I'd like to know definitively. Can you tell me the name of this dimension? Can we use portals to enter these other dimensions? Our physical bodies?
The harp.
The harp. What harp? Are you referring to the satellite array harp or the musical instrument harp? It's weird how some voices are really faint, some are loud.
Yeah.
For the very.
My curiosity, if they're human, do they know how old they are? Like, what century or what year they passed away?
I'll ask that. Can you tell me, do you know how old you are?
Go.
It's done, babe.
Hey, there's a laugh.
Yeah, I was just going to say, did I hear a laugh there?
Do you know what century it is?
Like,
Oh, that was 2 people talking at once.
Check it out.
Check it out. What century is it? Are you guys? Are you in the 18th century?
Golden.
Are you in the 19th century?
The end of the.
Do you know it's the 21st century now? At least that's what we call it. And what about like crazy ancient spirits? Like the Earth has been around for so long. There's got to be just really old spirits out there. If spirits are real, there's got to be a mix of new, old.
And it's left.
You would think.
Yeah. Is there any ancient entities around me right now?
Or will not. Are you with?
Who's here? Tell me
Yeah.
a name, please.
Is your chat window on there?
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the video. Yeah, I haven't checked the actual video. I'm not looking at it right now.
I don't know if you want to. Let's put it that way.
I was gonna do it after the stream. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it now. No, I have to. It's a yeah. Yeah. Just the screenshot alone intrigued me.
Yeah.
The thumbnail.
It's an appointment.
Appointment. What appointment?
He owns a couple.
I wish I owned a company.
And so do I.
I guess technically I do with this channel. Well, if all I would have to do is patent or trademark my name, that'd be my own company.
That'd be something to look into.
I've thought about that. I think I can't remember off the top of my head, but you need at least like $800. I think there's like all these fees to file it, and there's a bunch of like side fees you got to pay.
Yeah. If I were to do that, I'd pick a better name. When I chose this username, it was like I have no clue what to call myself for a username.
Yeah.
And as soon as I don't know where it came from, it just came out of my head. And the second I started going online, everybody started asking me if I was watching Twilight. Like, what the hell?
Oh, really? Is there some tie into that?
I don't know. I
have no clue. Yeah, I refuse to. I think you'd have to have a gun to my head is the only. And I'd probably still just say blow my brains out. It's quicker.
Yeah. I like the username on my other account though. That one's pretty epic.
What is it?
Bacon Overlord.
Oh, nice. You can you change your this?
I could change the name on my account at any time, but people are so used to seeing my name this way. I mean,
it's like your face.
Unless I just put my name or something, or I don't know.
Yeah, just keep it. I like it.
Yeah.
I call you both names. I like them both. So.
Well, my other account's just like when the live streams, they sometimes crash, and then you can't type, or you're not blocked. You just can't type in that. Like it's happened to me a few times. So I'll just switch over to the other account, and I'm fine.
Yeah,
it's happened to me a few times there, just like YouTube glitch.
Can you say Hidden's name, his real name, please?
That's a good idea.
All right, let's try a different question. Actually, let's just let you say, do you guys have anything important you want to say? And I'll try to go into that topic. Just bring up a word, and then we'll talk about it.
This webcam's actually good.
I know. Go
Interesting. Not one like noun yet.
What they come up.
Well, here's one. Any spirits from the 70s would know this. What's that iconic car sitting on my TV?
Oh yeah. Can you guys see that car that's on hidden, right behind hidden? Here, let me click on your screen so it's your full screen.
Yeah.
Look at that orange car behind hidden. Let's see. Can you tell us what name that car is or what television show it's from? Oh, did you hear that?
No, I didn't.
The cab.
I thought I kind of heard Duke or Dukes, like Dukes, like it was like a weird version.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I heard something there.
Goodbye. We don't want you to leave. Stay here, please.
Come.
Yeah, don't go.
Barbie. For us.
What's the name of that car? Can you tell us the name of the car? That'd be so awesome. That is the Dukes, right? Am I wrong?
That's,
Okay, okay. So now I know the name. So let's see if they can say the name.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Just say one of the name. You don't have to say the full name.
And in the
Either
wake
the
of-
first part or the second part of that name. It's a classic car.
Dylan.
Charger.
Yeah, I heard that.
Charger.
Enough.
Do you guys see it? What else is up there? Can you tell us any of the other cars that are up there?
If I heard Cartman, I'd be laughing.
That's great.
That's you sitting on top of the transport there.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. What logo's on that truck? The big rig. I can't tell.
Here, I'll show you.
Oh, okay. I see. It's the Lowe's. Okay, 48. Gotcha.
Yep.
I worked at Home Depot for a summer. That was a crazy job.
I've got that all over this place here.
That's awesome, man. Hell yeah.
I've been following that for years. It's so much easier to follow when you're drunk, though. So much.
I was the same way with wrestling. It wasn't nearly as entertaining sober. But then you get a few beers in you, it's so much more entertaining watching the man soap opera.
Yeah. I mean, I still watch it there, but I'll kind of glance at it and watch something else at the same time. So,
Yeah, my favorite uncle out of my aunt's lineup of husbands was he was really into NASCAR. He was like super into it. He collected all sorts of cool stuff.
I can't afford that. I got a few cars. I got my garbage can and some stuff like that.
Can you guys tell me Hidden's favorite car or the car number or the driver?
I'm 6.
Yeah, you see, the thing is, if this is real, I honestly don't think that we're going to be catching responses on every question. Even some are going to be coincidental, I think.
Yeah, like the Charger. I don't know what to think of that one.
That
was pretty cool, though.
Yeah, that was the coolest one so far. Hell yeah.
No, I get.
Can you tell us the color of that Charger?
I fear.
Because you would think they can see my screen. Here, I'll go off as a poor viewer. Doesn't have to just look at you the whole time. College. Who needs college?
I just seen my honey walk by on screen there.
Oh, yeah.
Takes.
Yeah, she made a quick brief appearance. Super brief. I only saw her for like a nanosecond.
Yeah. No, you can't see you now, babe. Good.
Was it good that I didn't go to college? Was that a good choice? So I'm not $80,000 in debt?
What's $80,000?
Or metal.
My cousin's trying to get his master, and he's probably so in debt right now in architecture, master of architecture. Masters, I guess. Technically.
What's the deal?
No way I can do that stuff.
Hey. Oh, I pulled you.
Can you guys see outside? What's the day like going to be? Or what's the day going to be like today?
We operated.
I don't know if it picks up the really faint ones. Do you hear those really faint ones?
I have a hard time hearing those. You get some guys like Aaron, they just pick them up just like they got their ears just trained for it, eh?
Yeah, that's what everyone says. They say after years and years of doing this, it becomes second nature, and you hear stuff that the average person doesn't hear.
Yeah, because I can pull out the odd word here and there, and you get these guys like him, they just pull out full sentences.
I know he's chopped up some of my videos and has heard things that I had really I had to like rewatch it. Like, wow, that's crazy.
And
How many of you around me? Can we get a number so we know how many we're dealing with?
Room?
Something about a room? Are you in my room?
Sitting in it.
Where are you? Do you guys like corners? Are there other energies that bully you guys? Do shadow people boss you around, bully you, however you want to call it?
Yeah, like a ruler or a overlord or
Yeah, I've wondered that.
Yeah.
I've heard other people talk about how they've spoken with people. And just last night, I think Mark mentioned how, like, one time it seemed like somebody came in and, like, quiet whoever was trying to communicate with them.
Yeah, more powerful entity or whatever, yeah.
That's interesting. I wonder why. Maybe it's because they need our energies. Do you guys use our energy? Can you tell us that? I guess let's check chat. We got one other viewer. Hello, one other viewer. Let's check chat if you want to type your name so I can see who you are. I'll say hello.
Yeah, I'll join in there.
No, it's all good, man. I'm not doing this for the view. I'm already like 80 times the subscribers that when I started.
Yeah.
Like this is gonna build on its own. I'm just letting it build on its own and do its thing. So
the thing I found too, you do it during the day.
Yeah, everybody's going to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, well,
the
thing is, people are still watching the streams, man. They've broken all my records of all my other videos. I didn't even know there was a notification for record breaking. Like I have 3 of them now and they're all the streams. They broke the most comments in one day, the most views in one day.
Yeah.
So people are watching them and they're commenting on them.
14.
14. We heard 6 earlier. Is there 14 of you around us now? Are we getting more of you around? All right, let's stop this app and let's fire up the XTS for a bit. We're gonna try a different app, you guys. The other app I use the most. I use these 2 apps the most. So if they're around me and they're ones that follow me, they hopefully are familiar with the device.
Right.
All right, so we're gonna stop the app, enjoyed. Thank you guys for trying to communicate with me. I truly appreciate it. So we're gonna fire up the XTS now, guys. See if we can get that going. Same deal, my unseen entity friends. If you are around me, if you do exist, I want to try to communicate with you. And I do not mean any disrespect by doing this. If I'm annoying you, you can let me know in different ways. If I am annoying you, you can come and light this up right now by trying to use your energies. And I will stop trying to communicate with you. But if you want to communicate, here we go. There's a way. These voices coming out, you might be able to manipulate them.
All right. Sure.
I'm going to turn this up a little. The volume's all different on the apps. Hello, are you here? The XTS is different. Try to figure out how the words are used. This one's different. It has a word bank. It has a bunch of words in it, but you can mush and mash and mix up the syllables and words, supposedly.
Yeah. That's my curiosity. How much of a different learning curve there is to all these different devices?
Yeah. I've seen Callie state that certain ones are more difficult. I can't remember which one she said, but I remember one time Steve tried one, and I think it was a BlueStacks app or something. She said they're finding this more difficult to use, something along those lines.
Yeah.
Are you guys able to talk through this one? Is this one easier?
What doing? Right?
I'm hearing accents there.
Yeah, this one has a few different languages and accents. It's interesting. What country are you guys from? Kind of sound like Greece.
Yeah, I heard that.
Are you guys from Greece? I don't know much about Greece, to be honest. Are you? Did you die in a battle in Greece? There's some interesting words coming out here. I've heard that admiral quite a bit, and another handful of military sounding words that have been repeated a lot. But I still hear new words. This a bunch of these I've never heard before, or new sounding words, whatever, gibberish words. Are you trying to put the words together? Is that why this sounds weird? Take your time, use your energy, try to figure it out. None of us really know how it works. Some of us believe it works. Some of us are questionable if it works. If you can figure out how it works, can you say, I got it?
And they're not
Are you guys just talking amongst yourselves? Are you not communicating with me?
Wait 1 second.
I heard it, yeah.
So did I. 1 sec here. I'm going to try something.
All right, cool. What would you guys like to tell me?
Well,
remember one.
Is there a subject or a hobby that you want to try to discuss? I can try to talk to you about it. Would you guys do? Are you aware that you're dead? At least that's what we believe it is. We believe you're dead humans. Is that what you are?
Germans.
Germans. I've heard Germans before. What? What else? What can you tell me? What does your world look like? Does it look just like our world? Are you inhabiting both or our dimension at the same time? So I have a theory that you might be from another dimension and not actually human. Is there a way you can confirm that or disprove that?
Distance. Of urine.
Now put
Do just about.
woot.
Do you have any
Reading.
idea what the meaning of life is? Can you tell me what the meaning of life is, please?
Oh, we're doing the water. Between. Safe. They were all yards away. Look here. That's pretty good.
Damn.
Is there a heaven?
Reading.
Okay.
If there is a heaven, can anybody get into it, or do you have to be a perfect person to enter this heaven?
Good.
Would you hear angel? I heard angel.
Oh.
Card.
Oh, shit.
So you just happen to say angel when I'm talking about heaven. Can you tell me something else about heaven? What can you tell me about angels?
Yeah.
Admiral. See, admirals. That's from a word bank. What about demons? Can you tell me about demons?
Fireplane. Right.
Are these other paranormal researchers that are putting videos on YouTube, are they actually interacting with demons? If they're not dealing with demons, what are they dealing with? What about Ouija board sessions? What do you guys tell me something about Ouija board sessions? What do you think about my unseen entity friends? I said that all. Oh, is there somebody new here with me? If there's somebody new here with me, you have a chance to try to communicate, possibly hear your voice or a version of your voice. Oh, I'm getting old, hidden. My knees aren't like they used to be. Holy crap.
I hear you there. Oh, I hear you there.
Man, I had I guess I didn't even know what it was until I looked it up. I had one of the pockets of fluid under your kneecaps or whatever. I had one pop on me a couple months back, and I looked it up, and I guess it's what they term bursitis, or like plumber or handmaiden's knee. I guess it's pretty common with like carpenters and shit like that too. Tell me about my knee, guys. Am I gonna have to have knee surgery one day?
Shit, that's not good.
I gotta bring this up. I hope not. Gosh. Can you tell me how you died? Do you guys know how you died?
Fudge. No, that sucks.
Was it a painful death or was it a quick death? Yeah, I just posted this on Paranormal Chat. I actually forgot to even do that. Went on for an hour before I even put it on the stinking chat.
Well, not too long after I started, I shared it too. So
yeah, right on. Thank you, dude.
No problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a actual later version when more people are home. Sunday night or Monday night. When are you getting back? Next couple days?
I'm getting back sometime Monday night.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. because the wake is tomorrow and the funeral some Monday. So how much after the funeral I'm gonna hop in the truck and come back home. And then we're gonna miss the wake here, but then we're gonna go to the funeral the next day. At least this one's in town.
Okay.
All over the place, man. All over the place.
Yeah.
Portal Street.
Portal Street. What's going on at Portal Street?
Yeah, I won't be building that equipment for another week or so. I'll be ordering the parts.
Yeah.
That's going to my trip fund now.
Yeah. Oh, well, it'll happen. Just a little
Oh yeah, but you know the thing is too, you know, like being at home right now with everything that's going on, I'm not getting the same money as when I was working.
Yeah.
I miss that. Oh man, I miss that.
Yeah, man, for sure, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I've gone for a period of time without working, extended period. Yeah, I know what it's like.
I mean, you figure between what I'm getting now and what I'm working is only a $500 difference, but that makes a difference.
Dude, that is a ton of money, man, for sure.
Yeah, that makes a difference.
My unseen entity friends, can you tell me, is Hidden gonna ever win the lottery?
Wouldn't that be nice?
Come on.
Please say yes, please.
It's just dead quiet. What does that mean? Did we scare you away with that question? What about some numbers? Can we get some magic lotto numbers?
Wouldn't that be nice?
Oh, thank you. Yeah. All right, 7. We got one number. Give us another number. Or
Would that be for the Super 7?
yeah. Yeah, we have the Powerball here. It's like multiple states. It depends on which states are, but we're part of a 8-state lottery or something. It gets like in the 200 millions.
Yeah, I've noticed lately ours have been getting pretty big too.
I haven't bought a lottery ticket in a while. I really should. I've had when I was a kid, man, I had so many fantasies of having that winning ticket.
Now that I'm older, I look at it different. You win the money unless you keep it secret. You'd almost have to move where nobody knows you.
Yeah.
And then you get everybody leeching onto you. Suddenly,
Yeah,
suddenly you got new best friends.
Yeah. Mr. Popular all of a sudden. Wouldn't you know it? All right, guys, let's see. What other interesting questions like that? I want to know about weird creatures. Can you tell me, does Bigfoot exist?
Yeah.
I
know a guy who won a lottery. I was going to say, I know a guy who won a lottery down here.
Oh, yeah.
And you know how you get set in your ways, right? You have a certain budget. You know how to save money. You know how to conserve, right? The guy figured he'd treat himself. He went and bought himself a Camaro. That's all he bought. He ended up selling it. It was too hard on gas.
Wait, what did he sell it for?
I don't know what he sold it for. He sold it because it was too hard on gas, even though the guy was a
Oh,
millionaire.
too hard on gas. Oh, okay, yeah, you cut out the last part. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, dang. Yeah, I can imagine, man. It must have been so crazy expensive just on gas, and then insurance on top of that.
But see, the thing is, the guy's a multimillionaire.
Oh, yeah. Okay, but still, yeah. Well, he honestly isn't like a fucking average multimillionaire then.
No, you're used to being a certain way, like having a certain budget, having to save money, having to, you know.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I used to get it. And the same guy wanted to put a fence around his property, but it cost too much money.
Huh.
So he won the lottery again.
No way. Yeah, I've heard there's a guy in America that won it 2 or 3 times. This shit's crazy. Come on, spirits, let me win the lottery. How about me? Am I gonna win the lottery? Negative, I think I said. Oh, come on, guys. Wouldn't you like to do a ghost box session with me on the beach? Come on, guys, that would be awesome. Wouldn't the beach beat the crap out of this room? I haven't been to the beach since I was in 4th grade, growing up in Colorado. That was the last time I went to a coast, California.
Well, if you see me, you can tell I haven't been to a beach in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I just imagine
Dude,
you live in snow all the time, growing up in ignorant America. We don't know much about Canada. I just imagine it's snowy there all the time.
Living off whale blubber and igloos. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I used to make comments like that, and people would believe me on it.
They're like, "Oh, they're endangered. You shouldn't be doing that." Yeah. All right, guys, come on. You find this funny, my unseen entities? Come on, right? Is this comical? Themselves. I don't know why I keep calling them unseen entity. It just now it seems weird to me now that I've said it so much. I just don't want to label it. I think that's the best like obscure name. What am I drinking, guys? Can you tell me what I'm drinking? It's pretty good. I have too much of it right now. I have way too much of it. Am I gonna die from Gatorade poisoning? I have so much of it right now. This dude at my work keeps giving me one every night. He gave me one tonight too, and he doesn't speak very good English, so I can't. I have to figure out a way to like tell him. I don't, and I speak terrible Spanish, so. Ugh.
I don't even speak any Spanish. Don't feel bad.
Okay.
Oh, I live in a French community. My wife's French, my daughter's French, and I don't know a word of it.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom's side of the family has some French in them. I guess my grandma's side had some of them came from New Orleans.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. When my mom was a kid, she had an Uncle Junior that actually ran a riverboat, and she spent a few summers down there on one of those riverboats on the river, I guess. I've never been down there. Never really been to the South, the Southern America or whatever. I've been to tip of Texas going on a trip in that area, but that's it.
I'd like to check it out, not in more the tourist way. Like I'd like to go down and check out like the cultural and the way they get out of the tourist area and just check it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, dude. That's why road trips are nice. You can get out of the main cities and go check out some of the smaller towns and crap.
Well, I remember when I was 18, I got my license. First couple of years, like 16 until I was 18, I was living in the city. You didn't need it, right? So I got my license when I was 18. And the second I got my car on the road, I did a road trip all around Canada.
Oh, yeah, no shit. Hell yeah, dude.
In a Chevette.
Awesome.
In a Chevette. Yeah.
Nice, man.
82 Chevette.
Hell yeah. Dude, that's
the stereo
awesome.
in the car was worth more than the damn car was.
Yeah, I bet, man. Those freaking cars, dude. Yeah, my aunt had one long time ago. Junk, dude. That's so funny.
I must have had about 12 of those cars.
Where's Hidden's old Chevette? Can you tell us where it is? Is it in a car graveyard? Do you know where it is? Did you just sell it and it's gone? Or?
Oh, when I was done with it, it was done.
Oh, okay. You put it to rest personally.
Yeah, when I'm done with the car, there's no hope for rescue on it.
Okay.
Even my old truck, when I was done with it, I mean, the body was gone halfway up the truck.
Funny.
I was gonna keep driving it, but if I had my camper hooked to that, the MTO would have pulled everything off the road. So I said, I'll buy this new truck there.
That's awesome, man. Hell yeah. Can you tell me, entities, is Hidden liable for murder to a Chevette?
Many of them.
Many of them. Is he a serial killer?
A serial Chevette killer.
Can you guys tell me my first car? I'm picturing it in my head. If you guys can do what some think you can, try to tell me what this car is in my head. Gallon? No. Can you tell me the color? I'm thinking of it real hard. Ooh, did you hear that?
What's that?
I thought I heard green, and it was green. We got some viewers. Did any of the viewers hear that?
I slid the one headphone off just for a second to hear what the wife said, and it always happens to me like that. The one second I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, my first car was a Lincoln Newport, or was it?
Nice.
Oh no, not Lincoln. Chrysler Newport. Yeah,
big car.
Yeah, 1973. Yeah, it had couch seats. It didn't. You could fit like 10 people in that car, dude.
Yeah, well, I for about 12 years after that, I had a Fifth Avenue, and that's like driving a couch.
Hell yeah, man.
And ever since then, it's been big cars. My other big car, which I'm trying to find another one, is a Roadmaster.
Oh yeah,
that's a big old boat, that thing, but nice car.
Are they? I would imagine kind of like the old cars might be hard to find up there, huh? They're at least more rare, I would imagine.
No, they're not more rare, but people ask way too much for them because it's the salt belt up here, so most of your cars rot out. So if you get something nice, it's worth a mint.
Oh yeah, man, that's something that we don't have to deal with in Colorado because it's a dry state. I always forget about that. Cars that live on coastlines and yeah.
I'll look in the States like Florida and where you are, the same car people are asking $2-3 grand for, like $500, $400.
Oh yeah, yeah. Would it be worth it though with having to like drive down though? Like I don't know. You'd have to come drive down and to get it, wouldn't you? Or fly down or train down.
I'd have to have the paperwork ready and leave it at the border ahead of time. There's a lot of. I mean.
Oh, we got. There's a lot. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's just a lot of work to do it. It's not as simple as buying it and bringing it back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I would. Yeah. I would imagine because I mean, dude, you're like an entire country away, basically. Especially in Florida, you got to go through all of the states. Yeah.
Well, I know people. I know some people. What they've done, they're snowbirds. So what they'll do is they'll buy a car while they're down there, and if you own the car, let's say 6 months or something. Yeah. So they'll buy the car, they'll keep it stored down there, and the next winter they go down. That spring they bring it back.
Interesting.
No problems. They'll just drive it back.
So snowbirds, is that what you call people that evacuate the area when the snow hits?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny. Snowbirds. I've never heard that. That's interesting.
And the people that live down in Florida, they hate them. Say they don't know how to drive apparently. I watched.
That's so funny.
I'm subbed to some people down there that drive tow trucks now. They're always cursing out the snowbirds. Those friggin' you-know-whats don't know how to drive.
Ha. Yeah, so for us, it's Californians. We get like an influx of Californians for whatever reason. They really love Colorado. Like, oh, it's some crazy driver. Oh, they must be from California. Look at the license plate. Yep.
Well,
no offense to anyone from California.
Us up here. It's you can tell who the crazy drivers are. They all have Quebec plates on them.
Yeah.
Like me, I'll have my cruise control set on the highway. Let's say 110.
Yeah.
Whatever kilometers.
Oh,
10 kilometers over, but it's nice and comfortable. You'll see a car pass me. Look, I'm parked. When you look, yep, Quebec plates.
Yeah, funny. Bunch of maniacs.
Yeah, I don't like driving in Quebec one bit.
Yeah. Why, my friends, my unseen entity friends, can you tell me why Quebec drivers are so terrible? We've been kind of chatting, so maybe if they are, maybe they're like, God, they're not listening. I've wondered that. We're listening to you guys. We're listening in between. Plus, we can play back this, and we have people other people are watching. Other people are going to watch it later. So please, just keep trying to communicate. Indescribe. Are you trying to say indescribable?
Hi.
Hello. Hi. If there's someone new with me. If there's someone new with me, you can tell me your name so I can communicate with you. Know who you are.
Comment allez-vous venu à quel
Storage. To a lot.
Storage. What do you store?
Storage. Do you guys like our storage out there? What is it about shelters? Do you guys need shelters? It seems like they need shelter.
Yeah.
So if you need shelters, are you guys affected by wind and rain and snow?
Fiery embers.
Yeah.
World.
Ah,
I'm doing good. How are you?
Para que me
Conflict. No. Noble.
Is there another way that you can let me know you're here? Can you touch me? Or can you move something in my room? Can you make a noise? Can you knock on anything? I'm Rusty. Who are you? My name's Rusty, and I'm trying to speak with what we call ghosts. I can't say if you guys exist or don't exist. That's why I'm doing this personally, and I'm trying to figure this stuff out. If you can communicate with me, it would really help, and I'd really appreciate it. You can tell me your name so I know who I'm communicating with. Can I hear a name, please?
Hello.
Halot? Noon? Neen?
is my honey too loud there?
What's up?
Says my honey too loud there?
Oh, I didn't even hear.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah. Greetings. I have a theory that maybe when you hear a new hello, that it might be a new one that somehow figured it out.
That could very well be. It would make
But
sense.
I can't say for sure.
Well, that or they're trying to get your attention.
Yeah. Do we have any snobby entities around? I'm a pretty laid back guy. I'm just trying to communicate.
Army.
Funny.
Funny? Or honey? Yeah, it was honey, bunny, funny, one of them, yeah. Did you guys say honey?
And next.
Next.
Mail, you can write it.
Do you need our energy for you to make other noises like knocking?
Yeah.
Was that a yes? Well, I haven't tried this yet, so this is the first. It's documented. You guys can use my energy if you need. I am allowing you to use my energy. Some people say you shouldn't even try this, but here we go. I haven't tried it yet. Popping that cherry. No offense.
Give me a.
Hello. What's up, bud?
Resting.
I am resting.
Oh, nice.
What kind of energy do you guys need?
How many minutes would you say?
You can use my energy right now. Try to touch me. Can you use my energy to touch me or remove this?
That's all. You can do it there.
I don't want to knock anything over this expensive.
No,
Just
like
try
if
to
you
knock
go to
something
use it,
over.
just something in the universe. That's all.
What can you knock
No,
over?
because it hasn't been on in a couple of days.
See, I could easily knock this over myself, so I don't. This isn't a good test.
You turn it on.
That's not a
As
good
soon as
test.
you put in your password for your wireless there,
I'm allowing to use
it'll
my
update
energy.
automatically.
Is
Whatever.
there a way
Okay, thanks, Tim.
that you can become more powerful by using my energy?
bye.
Hey, brother.
I don't feel any different for documenting sake. Everything feels exactly the same. Can you tell me my middle name?
One. Left. Solid.
No. All right. So if you guys are succeeding in using my energies, what does that do? Does that bring more individuals around? Does that make certain individuals more powerful? What does using my energy do? Can you touch my hand? Is that possible? See, even if somehow they slap my hand, I would say it, but that doesn't mean anything. That's the whole problem with the personal experiences.
Yeah. Spirit high five.
I'm yet to experience any of that stuff. I'm yet to experience. I felt maybe sensations of something touching me, but honestly, I at the time thought it was my nerves. Because you ever get like a leg that just moves on its own, or you just get weird little muscle twitches. That's what I think a lot of that is, and people just aren't aware of it. They're groggy and they're not thinking about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I can't say for sure. I'm not an expert. I honestly cannot say for sure though.
Yeah, me, the only time I ever felt anything was when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And since then, no. Like I always say, I could have a spirit breakdancing next to me there, and I wouldn't even notice.
Yeah. Well, that's another theory, is that some of these entities are as solid as you and me, so you could walk right by them and just not even know.
That's true.
Can you guys that are around me, is there a way for you to turn into a human form so I can see you? I would like to see you.
Man.
This K2 hasn't gone off at all, huh? I don't think once.
I haven't seen it move yet.
Yeah.
Flame.
It's really weird because this area is where I've gotten those, like 3 times I've gotten weird hits that might be communication, but I don't know. I can't say for sure.
Is your EM pump on?
Nah, it's off. Yeah, it's even on low, it'll set it off pretty good.
I can't wait to build one of those there.
Hell yeah, man. I can't wait to see it. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to. I hope you post like pictures of the prototypes and stuff or whatever as it's going. You know, as the build goes through its iteration.
Once I get the parts, it's gonna be LCD display. It's gonna be. I don't like the red there. It's gonna be blue. Oh, 1 sec. I got a computer to give.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
That was Hidden's dogs. Did you guys hear that? Could you hear Hidden's dogs? What color is dogs? I'm not hearing the color. His dogs are black, by the way.
In a small.
Hey. Is there someone new with me? Is this annoying? Am I agitating people? Because I really am not trying to. Entities, ghosts, whatever you want to call yourselves. Do you like it when people refer to you as ghosts?
Good morning.
Hi there. Value designer.
Headache. What about a headache? Are you aware that you are dead? At least that's what we think. Are you here still? Why does it get so quiet sometimes? Do you know?
Oh, news.
Callie.
Can you tell me the names of anybody that's watching us right now?
Practice.
Hey, what's up, Ian? Welcome.
How are you?
Evening. It's actually morning now. Are there any entities from that ghost box that was attached into this other Steve's house, not Southwest Ghost Steve, but a different Steve? Are there any of those entities that somehow found me? Try to communicate with me. Use my energy if you need to. I would like to get a name so I can tell who I'm communicating with.
Area.
Are you the food doctor?
Can you travel throughout the stars? I heard I do.
Saying anything.
Is there an outer space or is it an inner space? Can you tell me?
Yeah.
West Virginia.
There's an interesting theory that instead of infinitely large, space is actually infinitely small, and it's inner space and not outer space. Can you tell me, is there an inner space?
One of them find it may be.
There may be. Well, that doesn't help. I'm looking for more definitive answers. You wouldn't make a very good lawyer. I want to know what you guys did in your past life. Can you tell me what you did for a job, maybe? Or a craft or a trade?
Phonograph.
Photograph? Did you like taking pictures? Interview. So we got photograph, interview. What other things did you guys do? What other trades or crafts or jobs?
Dynamic.
Dynamic.
Voices are all sass.
These voices are all something sass. That was an interesting one.
Sylvie, it's in the favorites. Surge link systems.
And main diet.
What kind of objects? The person who'd like to take pictures is a photographer. What kind of pictures would you take? What kind of objects would you photograph?
Okay. Okay, it's ready for you.
That you did your two.
Surprised.
And what about the guy that was an interview?
And one of those ones from the desk?
What was that? Were you a reporter? Were you? What other people interviewed? What kind of interviews did you do?
Just one of them.
One of those. Did you guys have any hobbies? What did you like to do as a hobby?
Right.
The practice.
Undermine.
Undermine?
Interesting.
What's he trying to undermine?
Is there an entity trying to undermine another entity right now?
Radio.
This is a radio. Try to communicate through it with me. I hear different voices, but it could all be the same individual. I don't know. Is there a way you can confirm to me if this is one individual?
Even Aaron.
Aaron? It's not going to say aeronautics. Which is interesting because I asked about trades earlier.
Wrong.
Wrong. Wrong. Okay. Have you used my energy? Are you using my energy right now?
Salut.
Can you guys try to come over and light this up? There's a theory that your energy may be able to light this up like this. If I turn this on, you can see how it lights up. See how it lights up like that? If you can come over here, we don't know if you touch it. We don't know if you move by it. We don't know how it works. At least I don't know how it works. You might be able to light it up. Try to just light it up if you can. We can also still communicate through here, though. So you don't need to just give up on this.
And just write the number.
It seems like I may have communicated with some of you. Can you tell me if it's working or not? Can you say it works? Is there a message you'd like to try to tell to a loved one? They might be able to hear it. If you can connect into energies the way we think, you can connect into the energies of people that are watching me right now. If you have a loved one out there that is watching, you can try to communicate with them. Can you maybe say the name of anybody watching right now so they know that you're here to talk to them? GW.
Half of this alien.
Are you guys from another planet?
Or maybe
Paradise. Can you tell me the name of this planet that you are from?
Wow.
Parabolic.
So if you named your planet, there's a good chance that I won't be able to recognize it because it's probably a name that's not in our vocabulary. Are you
Air common.
Are you from another galaxy? Are you able to travel from galaxy to galaxy?
Air law.
So we think you might use wormholes. Is that how? Are you able to use a technology that utilizes wormholes, or are able to create wormholes? Design.
Good evening.
So by me communicating with you, am I creating a bridge between these existences?
Oh,
It feels like I am. Flames. Can you use the energy from flames? Or are you afraid of flames?
Doing from
My unseen entity
There.
friends, are you here with me at all? I'm gonna have to use the bathroom here in just a minute, so I'm gonna have to step away. I'm gonna let you keep talking though, okay? But I really gotta go to the bathroom. It's been almost 2 hours since I started this, and I went to the bathroom a while before that, so I've been holding it in. Ah, there you go. Nice.
I'm back.
Hey, I'm just gonna step away to the restroom real quick. I've been holding it in for a while. But I shouldn't be gone more than 2 minutes, so I'm just gonna let the XTS play. I'm gonna let them know that they can just say whatever they want. So just listen to.
Well, if they can hear me, I can ask a few questions too.
I haven't quite figured that out yet. I don't know how to pipe in your audio to this. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave the headphones and I'm gonna say, here, I'm talking right now, you guys. I'm gonna leave these headphones. And you can hear my friend hidden on the other side. He's going to try asking you some questions. And after his question, try to respond back to him, and he'll listen to you. So we're going to try that for a few minutes, okay, guys? I'm going to place these headphones down. You can hear him speak through it, okay? All right, we're going to try it now. All right, be right back.
There you go. Well, first thing, guys. What is my real name?
How's it diabolic?
What's diabolic?
Hey, we alive.
Yes, I'm alive. What's it like on the other side?
Called in. Across the street. Why? Lord, me. Only act. Walk along. Go. For you.
Oh, come on.
The building are attack edifices. Well, answering.
Is there a heaven or hell? Or something in between?
That's right.
Hello.
Hello,
Again, buddy.
like anybody?
Come on.
Papa.
Parker.
There.
Oh.
That's what action. Report. The model. All three. Night.
What year were you born? Were any of you born?
Inventory and I know. Body call. Actually, see. What was on him? Except over it.
There we go.
Fine. Right.
Now, who's the other guy that's what's his name?
Insane.
Yeah.
Boy.
Two or It would be a
Right?
the one we had alone.
This was.
I was a pencil. The authority.
Do you guys have any weather like rain or sun or snow or anything like that where you are?
I just put the headphones on. Dang, sorry. Do you want to keep trying this a couple minutes more, dude? This is interesting because I heard some interesting responses that I never heard before. But yeah.
I'm trying to think of things to ask. I'm not used to
That was a
doing this.
really good question too, and I put the headphone on right as that. Yeah, if you want to try that more, dude, that's interesting. I don't mind listening.
Okay.
All right, cool. Let's do it. We'll do it for a few minutes. Just let me know. Type when you're done.
Walkers at the door.
Okay.
All right, cool. Let's do it. All right, guys, I'm gonna let them know again. So my friends around me, again, we're gonna try this experiment because this is pretty cool and interesting. You're getting to hear another voice. We're gonna try let him try to communicate with you. Let him see if maybe he might have an insight to this that you might find interesting. So we're gonna try it. So just go ahead. He's gonna ask the questions you guys can hear in this device right here, like earlier. All right, here we go.
Okay. What are your beliefs in God and religion? Are they real?
Yes, sir. If you want.
Now, if they're real, are there such things as demons and angels?
Service. The thing around. What?
What?
I had a point. One day we were
No, sir.
sister. You are.
Now, what is your purpose for staying on Earth? Or is there another realm we just can't see?
So, and Mr. Got a rating party. Logging.
Bacon party?
Let's find out. Automatic. With a method. Cool involved.
Do you remember your past life on Earth? Do you remember your name and how old you are?
It was a Paris. What?
How did you die? And breathing. Did you ever have any kids? If so, how many?
Hours. They along an airplane built. Lamppost.
What about a lamppost?
A built. Where?
If these are spirits, do you miss being alive? Do you like better in the afterlife?
Some of that. Very long. Oh. That's what
That was a good smoke. Now, in the afterlife, do spirits are spirits like people here on this plane? Like, do you have relationships and such?
You're very welcome.
No.
No, no, you don't. Is that what you're saying?
Dude, there's a bar.
Bar is all.
I actually can't hear what you're saying, but I can hear that you're talking through the headphones. So they should be able to hear you, no problem. Is this working, guys? Is this communication between this new way working?
Now, what's after? Where do you go from here? I mean, like, do you go to heaven? Do you get reincarnated? Where do you go?
Going.
It's time.
Oh, that was a weird one.
Here's a simple one. How many dogs do I have in my house altogether?
Over the top.
Okay, then.
It's weird. It kind of feels like they're having a conversation with you. I don't know how to explain it. It's weird.
Yeah, I have a hard time trying to make out what they're saying. Like, I'm still not used to it there. I can get the odd word, though. Okay, where do I live? Like, country-wise.
Both sides. That was a weird one.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Why are you doing that? That was weird.
Do you like me?
Welcome.
Well, welcome to you, too. Now,
What?
I thought I heard your name really faintly. Your real name. Oh, I thought hidden. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I heard something. What was that?
It was like hidden. It was like an accent.
Cool.
All right.
Try communicating with some more.
Okay, yeah. Now, my uncle that just passed away, would I be able to communicate with him?
Automatic.
Or is there something I have to do to be able to communicate with him?
Employee.
No. Okay. How hard is it to find some? How hard did you? Yeah. How hard is it to find someone specific in the spirit realm?
That kind of sound like Hidden again with the weird accent. What the hell?
Oh, business was hard.
Because of your new haircut, man. You're all Rico Suave over there.
Shut up.
Oh, you hear that? Shut up.
Ian didn't hear that. Weird. Well, it's recorded, so I can.
Laying around. Problem.
Laying around.
They just shut up.
Okay, who are you telling to shut up? Was it Rusty or me?
Coast Guard. What? That's good. Fireball.
Do you like Rusty at all?
Good. And the person.
And in person.
And
Do you like me communicating with you?
I think we're resting.
Oh, I just heard resting. That kind of sounded right there. Sounded like rusty, almost. That's weird, man. I'm hearing new words.
Type radio.
Now, would you like me to continue communicating with you?
Must be excellent.
Hey, I'm gonna put these back on for a minute, dude. This is gonna be really interesting to watch replay to see your responses, because I had no clue what questions you were asking.
Well, I got a kick out of it because the one question I asked, I forget the comment mate, and it almost sounded like it was telling you to shut up.
Oh yeah, interesting.
And then I asked, I says, what did I say? Either way, I asked him. I could have swore I heard your name.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think I asked him who the other person was.
I swear I heard a James, a really faint James. It was like something James, like said something before and then James, like real quick and faint. And then I swear I heard a Hidden twice with weird accents, like Hidden or Hedon. It's like something like that, like really weird.
I wonder.
Did you guys communicate with Hidden? That was a loud no. Yeah, I didn't hear that loud no. I mistook what you meant. I thought you meant something different, but no. What was that too? The loud no?
I can't remember the questions I asked. There's one a question I asked. I heard no, just like that.
Yeah.
You'll pick it up when you hear it.
Okay, let's get a time check. So you should write down the time real quick. All right, we're at 2:08 in the video. So you were doing that for what, like 10, 15 minutes? So somewhere around 150 probably is when you started.
Yeah,
maybe somewhere around there. But yeah, you should play that back later. Check it out yourself, dude. It's so much different when you replay the stuff than experiencing it. It's so weird. That was awesome.
I think Ian heard my name too because he just asked if James is hidden.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, because I mean, theoretically, if they can hear me, they should be able to hear anything. Like I could hear you were talking, and I could see the bar, but I couldn't make out any of the words you were saying. But that's so interesting. I'm so curious to see playback now.
yeah, I know. I got a couple of responses. I'm just wondering,
Yeah.
Now,
that's what keeps me coming back. Is those every random once in a while. It's like, huh, that's a funny one.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the goal. That's my goal, is intelligent responses. I don't really consider a lot of the other, like, could be maybe, but the intelligent, when I ask them some certain, like with this program, the XTS, hello, she's sorry, that was a loud one. With the XTS, I got a response of for a lock, it sounded like, for keys, when I was dangling keys in front of me. Asked them what it's for, and in a string of words, I heard for a lock. I've never heard that ever again on this XTS as well, just for the record.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got a couple of responses there. They said I have a hard time making a lot of it out still. So
yeah.
But
Do you
I think I got. No, I don't. No, I don't. I'd like to get it. Like to.
Yeah.
All I've got right now is the Appy Droid.
Right on.
Can they still hear me, or are they back to you again?
Well, yeah, I got the headphones, but if you want to do it again, I'm totally game. I'll roll a cigarette.
Just okay, put it on there.
Yeah, no, dude, if you're game, I'm game, man. I think it's a fascinating experiment. You know, I want to really hear these responses. So, all right, cool. Yeah, let's do it. Just kick me in chat.
Is your pump on?
Oh no, you want to try it? Let's turn it on.
Well, yeah, that seems to get better. It seems to get orbs out of it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I haven't captured anything else. I haven't really filmed it except that one time, really, I think. Besides this. So I haven't watched any of the playback at all, so I don't know if anything was captured on this. All right, so yeah, maybe that setting. Like that.
What you could do is leave it on, put it like elsewhere, so you can leave the other one on, see if you pick anything up. So you're not picking the EM up off the
this one?
Yeah.
Okay, too. I think if I put it up closer, it might be far enough away. Yeah, it's out of range. Yeah, this is actually a pretty good spot for it. If I can get it a little higher up. Maybe. Yeah, that's not bad, huh?
That's not bad at all, really, Rusty.
I'll take it. I'll buy that for $1. And just angle it a little straighter.
Ian said something to you there.
Let me check it out. Okay. All right, here. I'm going to put the headphones down now. So, ready?
Okay.
All right, guys. My friends, unseen entities, we're going to try this experiment again. This is entertaining. And my friend James, he's trying to find this stuff. So if you have anything you want to tell him, let's go ahead and try it. All right, here we go.
Just be nice. Now, do you like it when we try to communicate with you, or does it annoy
Good.
Has gained.
Now, are you passing through Rusty's house, or are you part of the land, or are you part of the house he lives in?
Ships are. Infertility. With a third sword.
Did someone just say Ian's name?
It was
Are there any women or children in around Rusty? No. Wow.
State.
If not, how old are you right now, or would you know?
Cutting down road.
Now, should Rusty or I be smoking?
Oh my God. Came from. You're thankful for all ladies. Yeah.
Rollies.
I'm coming to Mr. Guppy. Help. Please. Please, but.
Good morning.
Well, good morning to you too.
Sword.
You. Thank God. And the power.
Wow.
Falling.
And what would your name be?
We. Right. CDS luck. Reporting.
So is Rusty using rollies?
Hey, brother. The guys
Should Rusty be smoking?
Yeah.
How are you doing? Buenas.
If you smoked before when you were living, do you miss it now?
Someone.
Yeah, that's why I keep hitting, dude. That is so weird.
And nothing help. And then the.
I'll ask again. Do you miss being alive?
Admiral. What was
brother.
Okay. Can you say the names of anyone in the chat room?
Comment?
Game. Compelling the.
What's that now?
Hey, sister. Wow.
Do you know what day it is today?
Hey.
Hi.
Hello, my friends.
Mm.
The cosmopolitan. Says flies off.
looking up a question. What? So, stone. Just take time.
Now, would my uncle be in peace now from his cancer?
Always at
Condition. There. Produce. Far as the Mr.
otro.
Verdict.
How about her?
Quiet.
Hey,
Hey. Now, how many people are around? How many people are around Rusty now?
God.
Howdy. Check.
Putting up.
The United main is station.
How you doing?
You like me?
Bon, là.
Private.
What?
Thing from one.
Do you enjoy us trying to communicate with you?
Oh, yeah.
Yo.
Oh.
Yeah, cause.
Not.
Do you live in the same world as us, or do you live in another realm?
No, go.
Again. Hey,
No.
taking go on. Diabolical.
What would your names be? Would you be able to tell me?
What I want. Yeah, is what.
Dude, that was interesting, man. The responses. Holy cow.
More.
What did you hear on your side?
I just heard James again.
Oh yeah. You guys interested in talking to James?
Well, I just asked them what their names were. So I don't know.
You can tell James your names.
Bro. Work with
Here, I'll go back to multi-camera.
the meaning.
Why?
I heard hidden multiple times when you were doing that, and I heard Chris. Like
Yeah.
right after I typed "Chris is a question machine," I heard Chris like 5 to 10 seconds after that. But I like hesitated typing it in fast because I didn't want to throw them off. Like I wanted them to hear it first, but I couldn't wait. I had to type it. I got excited.
Yeah. I find that's interesting how I was getting more responses, but I still have a hard time making out what's being said.
Dude, there was one that was like 5 words or something. There was a really weird response. Worded just weird to the camera. So hopefully I can like see that's when that happens if I'm browsing through that. Because that was a weird one. I don't even know what it said.
Yeah. And I heard other language. I heard another language in there too.
Yeah, man, you're totally gonna have to watch that. We'll both watch it and compare what we heard.
Yeah.
So, because that's a really good way. Because when you're reviewing it with a person in like the same room, you tend to hear the same things. But if you're in separate areas reviewing it and then compare, you get interesting comparison results. So,
yeah,
that would be cool.
What I got to do. Okay, K2's going off.
Oh yeah, Chris has said that.
Yeah. After the stream, I just got to run someone to the store. Then we can do that after if you want.
Yeah, it's 10:30 my time. I usually go to sleep around 12, so I'll probably be crashing out. But dude, tonight, are you gonna be on later? Are you leaving today?
I'm leaving around 4.
Oh, okay. That's probably when I'm getting up. I get up like 5 or 6 my time, and you're like an hour or 2 ahead of me. So yeah. Oh well. We'll definitely do it when we get back. When you get back, dude, for sure.
Yeah, not a problem. I'm only gone a couple of days.
I'm gonna, if you don't mind, I'm gonna label this. I'm gonna change the label when it's done to guest hidden beneath one, because I would like to. This is something I'd like to have and try, like different ways that me and one other person, or maybe 2 max, communicate. Like this is awesome, dude. This is exactly how I wanted, but this is not how I foreseed it at all. I didn't no idea what I think. It's such a cool idea, because if they can hear me, they should be able to hear you. I mean, I could tell you we were talking. I could hear your voice, so they should be able to hear that. And dude, there was some interesting responses, to say the least. I'm sorry, Hippie asked a question. Michelle, I'm very sorry it took a while. We're using the XTS Spirit Box. It's they have a free demo for it. I'm not sure the details. I ended up just buying it right off the bat because I think Steve was using it, and another streamer was using it, and so it was $15 American. I don't know what country you're in, but it was, I think, $14.95 or $14.99 or something like that, US dollars. So I ended up buying an XTS Spirit Box, X, T, and S, like just how it sounds, capitals or whatever.
Yeah.
Forces.
Unseen forces.
Did the K2 go off anymore, or was it just 1 or 2 times? I saw it light up once when I leaned over. Oh, there's a little flicker. Is that from? That could be from the pump, maybe, huh? I'm gonna turn off the pump for a minute, see if we can debunk that flicker.
Well, it's far enough away where, you know what, for the longest time it wasn't flickering.
Yeah, I was gonna say that whole time you were. Oh, I see it flickering on the actual YouTube channel now.
Yeah. See, right now it's not flickering.
Yeah, and it wasn't flickering that whole time when you were asking questions, because it's. I don't think. Well, I don't think. Actually, I wasn't fully watching it. Yeah, look at that. I'm watching it right now. It's lighting up while I'm like not even looking at it. I'm like behind it.
In the place. Or window.
Can you light this up still, guys? Maybe they needed the energy from the pump to like extend it. Extend out their energy.
Well, I have a feeling after the other night the pump does something, right?
I guess I could be typing this.
Right.
What were you saying, Hidden? I'm sorry, I got a little distracted.
I said after the other night that pump does something.
Yeah, man. I honestly, I don't know if it's a combination of like my belief or what, but it does seem to produce some sort of results.
What you think of?
What you thinking? Did you hear that? What you guys thinking?
My big wonder is if I'm going to be putting a bigger magnet in, will it make it better?
You would think, man. You would think the more energy, the stronger the force is, like the more they could utilize. I mean, that's what you think.
And I gotta ask Steve one thing, but I perceived it to work a certain way, but I've learned different. So I still get a few questions there.
Yeah. Well, we had it. It was like at 3-4, like 3-3, 3-4, something like that.
Yeah.
I think when we were getting those hits. Yeah, it was like fluctuating between 3. Perfect. All right, so let's see if we can recreate it now. I don't think it was the pump that was lighting it up. Yeah, look. Here, okay, now let's test the proximity.
Well, you know what? It's getting the odd flash there.
It is?
Get away, though.
Yeah.
So it could have been. All right, here, I want to see, because if I only have to move it like an inch, then that should debunk the amount of pump.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm just barely moved it out.
Yeah, put it back further there. So we're see.
Damn, so the bubble is extending all the way out to there. That's the outer limit of that bubble right now. So that's 2 feet maybe?
Yeah.
A yard maybe? A yard max. A yard's 3 feet, isn't it? So a little bit shorter than a yard.
I was never good in measurements.
Yeah, I don't know what conversions you guys use over there. Do you use feet?
It's frigged up. We use feet, we use metric, we use a bit of everything.
Yeah, because you have like the French and then the English and then a mix of us probably as well. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think we debunked the K2. So with it off now, if it gets hits, that could be a legitimate some sort of activity. See, that's awesome. That's what I want to bring to this field, is more of just trying to, just don't jump right to it. Try to explain it real quick. That only took a few seconds. All right, guys, we've been talking for a while. Maybe you're nice and warmed up. Can we get a name of who we're communicating with?
Yeah.
Someone's with you, Rusty. That's what Chris is saying.
Yeah, it's very possible. I mean, it's very possible. I wondered if they follow me to work and around me at work and as well.
I got a few theories bouncing in my head when it comes to that. There's one, like, I forget who was saying, doesn't matter where you are, there's always spirits around you.
Yeah.
Well,
you'd imagine there's countless. Like, I would imagine it's like soup almost. Like if you could wear goggles that you could see them, it would just be like orb central, like infinite, like all over the place.
Yeah.
Orb.
What was that?
Did they say orb? I wasn't listening.
I think they did.
Interesting. This is gonna be a rewatch, man. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Ask him who's with you right now, Rusty.
Hey guys, who's with me right now? Please, can you tell me?
Yes.
Dennis or Janice?
Did you say Dennis or Janice?
You heard window.
Is there a Dennis or Janice with us? They heard window, huh?
Will be a word. Atomic.
Yeah, at my job, I have to clean a lot of stuff at night, so I have to go into the kitchen and use the dish area. And there was actually a lady that died not too far from there in the store, one of the employees, like 5-8 years ago or something like that. And it's interesting. I don't know if it's the story or what, but I do sometimes feel like I'm being watched in that area versus anywhere else in the store. But
Do you have an old-fashioned voice recorder?
I do, and I've thought of bringing some sort of devices with me countless times, but I always put it off just because I'm pretty much busy from the word go as soon as I start there. There's a lot of stuff to do.
Hey, pull it out there. See if we can do some use the voice recorder. See if you get anything.
Yeah, no,
why
I should.
not?
I should only. Yeah, it wouldn't take long either. I could just spend like a couple minutes, like 3 minutes, just sit down, dude. Yeah, I really should. I'm gonna try that tonight. It's my Friday. I'll celebrate. I'll do my first session at work. Maybe I'll sneak in a camera and sneakily. I've thought about recording my job because my job is so crazy, but I haven't recorded. I wish I did when I was still in that job, just so like people can see, because nobody will ever understand how crazy that fucking job is. Pardon my language. Job is insane, man.
We'll pull it out here. See if we can get some voices here on it.
Oh, on the digital voice recorder. Let's try it.
Yeah.
Switch it up. Sounds good. All right, guys. Thank you for using this app. This is what we call an application. It's on this device. Hopefully it's worked. We're gonna rewatch this. We're recording everything. We're gonna re-listen and rewatch everything.
The air carried my.
The air.
Angel.
30 minutes.
All right, so we're gonna end the XTS session. We're gonna try just a live EVP attempt experiment. So thank you for using the XTS with us. We're going to shut it down now, and we're going to swap it to the Olympus digital voice recorder. All right, so I'm going to place this down so as to not contaminate it. Actually, I'm going to turn the pump on.
You know, Rusty.
What's up?
I might sneak my laptop up with me there.
Yeah, totally, man. Yeah. I mean, they would just think you're like surfing, doing your normal internet stuff anyway these days. They wouldn't think nothing about it, huh?
Yeah, because the wife's got to do some studying for work there, so I just might bring it up with me.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, try to record if you do anything, if you can, like, record it as well. Like, because you supposedly there's a possibility of catching EVP just on your microphone on your laptop as well. So you could, like, record your session recording yourself or whatever.
I never thought of that.
Yeah. Supposedly,
you know,
if it works.
I get a program for you, Rusty.
All right, what's up? Let's hear
it. I don't know how to send it out yet. I still haven't figured it out. You can download it, but it's hard to get it without getting third-party crap. It's called, let me see here, Ghost Monitor. It basically, you can set your laptop up as a like what Steve's running.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
DVR setup.
Yeah, you can set your laptop up as a DVR. I mean, it's got multiple purposes. Sure. I mean, if something moves, it'll take pictures, or it can just start filming it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I actually did download one of those. I don't know if it's that one, but when I first got introduced to you guys, I met Aaron, and Aaron was like all Mr. App guy. So he shot me links to like all these different ones, and I got one of them. I don't know if it's that one, but it's supposed to monitor the room and fluctuations in the room as well.
Yeah, like the only thing I'm missing is I'd have to get USB and get some UV or night lights for night vision.
Yeah, man, I do like the night vision. You know, it's true. You don't have to. It doesn't matter where you are or when you are to research paranormal. But I don't know. I just something about the night vision. I really like it.
Yeah, it's like the second hard drive on my laptop, so it'd be good for that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm telling you, you got to order that. That thing is awesome. I love it.
Dude, I really, and you know, especially for what I'm using my laptop for is video and video editing. I chew up data so quick. So, yeah.
So the second drive would just be beautiful. It eats your battery a little faster because you're running a second hard drive, but whatever. Yeah. Most of the time, my laptop's plugged in anyways.
Exactly. This laptop, I think that was why it was somewhat cheap, is the battery just sucks on this laptop anyway, so I just leave it plugged in. All right, well, should we try? We got the pump running. You want to try a live EVP session? Give it a go.
That'd be awesome.
All right, sweet. You got any questions real quick that I can maybe ask? I'll write it down real quick. So
I'd say sweep through the basic questions to begin with. And cool. if I think of anything, I'll let you know there.
All right, cool. I'm thinking maybe, what do you think, like 3 question bursts? Because I usually wait like 30 seconds in between each question. So then it's not like too tedious, or we're not listening to like minutes and minutes. Yeah, so 3 questions is like how I've been doing it lately. So, all right, cool. Sounds good.
Yeah, like you ask a question, wait 30 seconds, ask another question, wait 30 seconds. Does that mean
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And yeah, I'd usually do it in 3 bursts or 3 questions. So then it's like a couple minute long audio you're listening to versus like a 15-minute long. That's what I used to do when I first started. I would have like 20, 30-minute sessions and re-listening. All that takes so long. Okay, here we go. So I'm just gonna, when I do the EVP, I like to just document the date and time and stuff like that when I'm recorded. So here we go. All right, we're running an EVP session, and it is 10:44 a.m. my time, Mountain Time, for April 25th, 2015. And we're going to just start off with some simple questions, and we're going to play these back and see if we get any answers. So first off, can you tell me, are you around me? Is there anyone around me? Thank you. If you are around me, can you please tell me your name? I'm really curious about this. Can you please tell me, is what we are doing trying to communicate with you, is that dangerous? Okay, ending EVP session. Thank you. We're going to attempt another one right after this. Mark this, pressing the button. All right, let's do a playback. See if we hear anything. You guys will probably hear it a lot better than I will. I'm going to expose this one ear so I can try to hear it. All right, here we go. All right, we're running an EVP session, and it is 10:44 a.m. my time, Mountain Time, for April 25th, 2015. We're going to just start off with some simple questions, and we're going to play these back and see if we get any answers. So first off, can you tell me, are you around me? Is there anyone around me? Thank you. If you are around me, can you please tell me your name? I'm really curious about this. Can you please tell me, is what we are doing trying to communicate with you, is that dangerous? Okay, ending EVP session. Thank you. We're going to attempt another one right after this. Mark this, pressing the button. That was interesting. I never heard it sound like that before. I think that was because it was in such close proximity to the pump. There was a different, like, white noise hum to it. That was weird.
Not necessarily, because if you ever talk to Chris on Skype and she doesn't run an EM pump, you hear that sound all the time.
Yeah, that was weird. It
And
just sounded
we're-
different to me than the. I had to look at what setting I had it on because I thought I had it on the lowest setting for a second, but it's on the highest setting.
Yeah.
So that was weird. Interesting. Well, it was recording something that was different than I'm used to hearing.
Yeah,
sure.
like I was saying, usually you hear that high sound, just that hiss sound, right?
Yeah.
But that other sound you're hearing, like I hear that all the time with Chris. When I talk to her, and
Weird.
she has someone with her all the time.
Did you? I thought I did hear on the first two questions. I can't remember which one. One of them specifically, I thought I did hear a quick little like or like that sound like it could have been a voice. I don't know though. That was a tricky one. Did you hear anything at all? Did Chris or Michelle? Yeah, I can't find my mouse, so I'm stuck on the screen. Where did my mouse go? There it is. I have to like navigate through the legs of my
I beat you to it. I asked them.
Oh, nice. Nah, nothing. Oh, Rose is there. Hey, Rose, howdy. Yeah, all right, well, let's try another one. You know, this is just like live playback, you know, it's hard to tell. A lot of people think you have to edit it. You have to, what I did when I first started is you're able to select part of the white noise and you go to a sound removal option and you have it select that noise. And then you highlight the entire thing and then you do sound removal, remove noise, and it gets rid of that specific noise that you want to get rid of. And I think that's what a lot of people do. And you can create sounds that sound like words. I don't think, honestly, it could be EVP. I don't know.
Yeah, hippie Michelle was saying she I think I could be quoting wrong. She heard something, but it was hard to hear.
Yeah. Oh, I heard that. Oh, yeah, I see that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, that click was on question 3. That was weird. I never heard that either. I was assuming that was the motor or something from the pump because that was an interesting, like, low frequency, like hard. I can't emulate it, obviously. But
you could think so. You could think so. But like I said, when I talk to Chris,
yeah, you hear that same thing.
Yeah,
and
it's like if sometimes you can hear it in Steve's background when he gets a lot of activity.
Interesting. All right, well, let's do another one then. Maybe it's picking up.
Yeah.
You got? Did you think of any questions while we were doing that one?
I hate questions.
All right, cool. Well, then don't worry about it. I won't put you on the spot. But anybody in chat, I'm gonna do an EVP. Think of some questions and type them up, and I'll do on the third EVP session. I'll ask your questions. So think of a few questions, guys. All right, here we go. You ready, James? Ready to rock and roll?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, we're checking secondary EVP session. It is now 10:52 a.m. Same April 25th, 2015. If there's anybody around with me, you have an opportunity to try to speak with us. This device may record your voice. So go ahead and speak into it. Say whatever you'd like to. If you're trying to contact a loved one, you can tell me their name. Can you tell me a name of a loved one, please? All right, thank you, guys. I allowed you to use my energy earlier. Are you now trying to use my energy, and is it working? Okay, thank you. We're going to attempt another communication after this. EVP, ending EVP session. All right, yeah, that's 155. So yeah, I like to keep it around 2 minutes. It's easier to try to digest. All right, here we go. Playback.
All right, we're checking secondary EVP session. It is now 10:52 a.m. Same April 25th, 2015. You're on with me. You have an opportunity to try to speak. Let's record your voice. So go ahead and speak into it. Say whatever you'd like to. If you're trying to contact a loved one, you can tell me their name. Can you tell me a name of a loved one, please? No, thank you guys. I allowed you to use my energy earlier. Are you now trying to use my energy and is it working? Okay, thank you.
I thought I might have heard something right after I asked the last question.
Are you now trying to use my energy and is it working? Use my energy and is it working? Use my energy. You to use my energy earlier. Are you now trying to use my energy and is it working?
Oh, I don't know. That's a tricky one. I don't know. Did see anyone in chat might have heard it?
Like Chris is saying, they're
Yeah, just
talking.
not
It's just not clear.
Yeah, that's what it kind of sounded like to me too. Like, yeah, it's hard to decipher. I think headphones, playback in headphones, and being able to like chop it into sections would be easier. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, well, I'm gonna try the ladies' questions now. I think there was 3 total. So
I think there's a couple more than that, but yeah. I'm not sure. I gotta look up. Either way, just give me a sec. I gotta recycle some coffee.
all right, cool. Sounds good.
Cool.
All right, so I got. All right, cool. All right, so I'm gonna ask these 3 questions from the ladies. All right, here we go. We're gonna start the 3rd EVP session. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. Let's try it into the 3s now. We've been in the 2s. Let's pump it up into the 3s. That's I caught my light anomaly on the 3. It was like 3.4, 3.5, somewhere around there. Somewhere. It's somewhere in the 3s. All right, so here we go. A 3rd EVP session, and it is now 10:58 a.m. April 25th, 2015 still. I've turned the EM pump to 3.4, and we're going to try asking some questions again, guys. So, can you tell me, are there any children around? Okay, thank you, guys. We're wondering, can you please tell us any of the 9 of us that are interacting with you right now? We have viewers out there. Can you tell us any of our names? Okay, thank you. Anyone that's here with me, I really appreciate you trying to communicate with me. Can you please tell me, when did you die? And do you know how or what year did you die? Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate anyone that's been trying to communicate with me, and I apologize if this is not working. We're going to just let you have a little bit more time to say whatever you need, so go ahead and say it, please. Okay, thank you all. Ending EVP session. All right, yeah, this one's a little longer, 2:47, but here we go. All right.
Third EVP session, and it is now 10:58 a.m. April 25th, 2015. Still, I've turned the EM pump to 3.4, but we're gonna try asking some questions again, guys. So, can you tell me, are there any children around? Okay, thank you, guys. We're wondering, can you please tell us any of the 9 of us that are interacting with you right now? We have viewers out there. Can you tell us any of our names? Okay, thank you. Anyone that's here with me, I really appreciate you trying to communicate with me. Can you please tell me, when did you die? And do you know how or what year did you die? Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate anyone that's been trying to communicate with me, and I apologize if this is not working. We're going to just let you have a little bit more time to say whatever you need, so go ahead and say it, please. You are in the AVP session.
Interesting. Oh, I'm definitely playing these ones back because I've never recorded an EVP session next to a EMF pump.
Chris is saying there's not enough energy,
Not enough, huh?
or possibly.
I'm wondering if this device, the settings I have are incorrect. I've been lazy. I really need to get online and look up the online manual or look up like other people's thoughts on it. I have not done that. The one EVP I did think I possibly captured was actually on a cheap MP3 player that was like $20-$30 at a local drugstore. Craig is the brand. Craig. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's the first device I actually started using because I didn't have a digital voice recorder back then. So, and I didn't have a cell phone. Well, I had a cell phone, but it was a piece of junk. Nothing to record with. Oh, yeah, interesting. Wow. So what do you think? What are your thoughts on this? What we've gone through today? So you're my guinea pig. You're my first experiment with this.
Oh, nice. Nice. I thought it was pretty interesting.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I got some pretty interesting responses there at one point.
Oh yeah, playback is going to be intriguing on this one.
Yeah,
I'm definitely going to be chopping this one up, seeing some stuff.
Get someone who can really decipher that stuff there, and get them to listen in with you. There's who you pick up.
Yeah,
like
oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I said you might see me pop in tonight there because if my laptop goes down with me there, it's already packed up in its bag, so you never know.
Okay, cool. Okay, sweet.
I hate my laptop, but
yeah.
Oh, I hate it.
It's better than nothing, I guess. Better than a sharp stick in the eye, as my dad likes to say.
Well, I'm so used to having multiple screens and everything else, eh?
Yeah. You do have a sweet setup, man. I am pretty jealous. I need to get some monitors like that.
These monitors, I picked up at Canadian Tire on clearance for $60 a piece.
Yeah, no, that's.
I should have bought it. I should have bought a third one.
Yeah. Sure. Oh well, I bet you that you'll catch another sale here one of these days.
Yeah. See, I was running double monitors before, but it didn't match, and with the ADD in me, it just drove me nuts. I just couldn't take it. The fact the monitors didn't match.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, my cousin got a good deal where he got like some buy one get one free for like I think around the same price. It was like 100, 120 or something like that. So basically what you spent. And yeah, they were pretty sweet monitors. I'm extremely curious to listen to your questions because I couldn't hear any of them. And I think that's the first time I've seen you legit sit down and like investigate as through ITC with your own series of questions. I don't think I've seen that.
What's that?
See you actually like sit down and investigate. That's the first time I documented that too. Time. Yeah, so. It is the first time. That's awesome, man. Hopefully that'll get a nice little warm up and get you a little more comfortable doing it on your own and stuff.
What it is thinking of what to ask. It just doesn't roll off my tongue there.
Yeah.
Like you get used to it, it's a bit more natural there, but no, it
can be
quite
tricky.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, how when I first started getting into EVP research, I picked up a couple books, and they always just would say start with the basic questions, how we kind of did, try to warm it up. Yeah, it gets tough. I've probably asked every question I've asked so far, probably at least twice. I don't think I've had original question here for a bit. I don't know. I came up with some interesting ones today, I think, actually. I don't know. I can't remember. On playback, it's so hard to remember. So an interesting phenomenon I've noticed when I'm rewatching or editing my videos is times when I'm in the session, it doesn't feel like interaction or communication. But then on replay and checking it out on editing, you can catch times of communication. You're like, huh, that's weird. How come I didn't notice that when I did it live? But so that's another interesting aspect to rewatching these. Because it's just different. To me, it's different. It's weird. I can't quite put my thumb on it. But yeah, I would like to experiment different ways too. I mean, I haven't really thought too far ahead, so I wasn't sure. I'm not sure how I can port a voice through. I might be able to do a stereo mix and have your voice with the XTS or something like that. So it's all coming through the same speaker instead of through the headphone. Yeah. All in all, though, that was intriguing.
Oh, I really liked it there. I did. I might we'll see. I might start playing with my Happy Droid there today a bit.
I like the Happy Droid. The Happy Droid and XTS are what I use the most.
Yeah, I want to try the XTS. I don't know. I like it. Just right now, they're, especially after this trip, they're yeah, I'm clocked out for money.
Yeah, man. I can only imagine. That is like, I guess, the curse and the blessing of being middle-aged single male with no kids. I don't got all that other stuff tied down, but in a way, there are
Yeah.
parts of me are kind of jealous.
Well, I'd have more money, but then of course, besides the mortgage, I got the truck payment, got the camper payment, got whatever else, and it all adds up. I mean, you get by, whatever, but
no, essentially the reason I can buy all this crap is I don't have a car right now, so I have a couple $100 extra a month basically because I don't have a car.
Yeah. Well, even at that, I remember years ago, money went further than it does now. A lot further.
No, seriously, yeah.
But what do you do? Life goes on.
Yeah, I remember when smokes were $2 a pack.
Oh, I remember that too. I remember they were like $10 a pack. Then the Indians protested, and they went back down to $2 a pack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, it was when I was in high school. They were about $2 a pack, so that was pretty cool to be able, easy to get. I think they're like $6 or $7 now here. I get bags of tobacco, so I get the bags I get. They're like $12, $13. They come with 50 rolling papers, and I usually use all of them and still have a little bit of tobacco left. So
yeah, well, I'll pick up, like, I get my cigarettes in the bag from other places, because here it's $10 a pack, and I can get a bag for $12.
Yeah,
a bag's equal to a curtain.
Oh, I know, seriously. Yeah, and with a bag I smoke less, so I get 50 papers, so I smoke at least 50 cigarettes out of one bag, and yeah, that easily lasts me 2 or 3 days versus a pack I would go through a day, 20 a day guaranteed.
Well, usually I don't smoke that much, but sitting at home all the time right now, I got nothing else to do.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I know exactly what that's like, except without the physical injury part, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'd like to see if someone can decipher anything off your EVP recessions.
Yeah, for sure. I'll I need to figure out. I have a SoundCloud or something along those lines. I need to figure out a way just to share it so people can download the actual copy and just listen to it themselves and edit themselves if they want. Because that's why I kind of prefer doing that. I kind of prefer just presenting my information, no subtitles. I don't, no offense to anybody that likes subtitles. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I'm not a fan of subtitles unless, well, at least let me hear it a couple times and then show me what you think it is. Don't just straight up tell me what you think it is right off the bat, because the influence of that generally makes you lean towards that word.
Yeah.
At least in my opinion. Yeah. That's why I don't put subtitles in mine. Well, at least in my early ones. I kind of give up editing because my first couple videos, I spent a long time editing. My first like 3 videos, I think. And I decided, man, I should just present my information. It's more legit that way anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree.
I like these streams because then I don't have to edit. It's essentially what I'm doing anyway. It's slightly less video quality, but essentially what I'm doing anyway. Just I don't have to sit down and edit later. It's all there, already presented. And people can watch it live, which is an awesome aspect. I love interacting with the people in chat. It's so cool.
Yeah, you keep it up, you're going to turn out to be the next Steve Huff there.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. You see, it's interesting. I don't know what I would do if I became super famous or like even quasi famous. I hope I'm the same person. I'm pretty freaking level-headed and grounded to the shit I've been through. So I hope I can.
Just don't forget about us little guys.
Dude, I think you're way more entertaining, man. I'd rather watch you investigate than me.
I don't know. Once I get used to it, maybe I might do a few feeds there. We'll see what happens there.
Exactly.
First thing I want to do is get some parts in and build my EVP pumps and get a meter.
Yeah.
I'd like to build my meter, but I can't get rock solid instructions. So.
Yeah, I would imagine they're kind of keeping the builds under wraps.
And the ones who have the instructions there don't want to share them. Like for the pump, Steve was nice enough to share it with me, and he didn't have to.
Yeah.
But I also promised him I'm not gonna like start selling them on eBay and cut his throat or anything. It's just, you know, build a couple of them.
No, we know we've all gotten to that point now. We've known each other, all of us, pretty much. I mean, the majority of us for what I've known you 4 months or something now. I've been interacting with you guys. So yeah, no, I think we all are pretty comfortable and consider ourselves friends, trust each other.
Yeah.
At least, you know who I'm talking. Like the group of us. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I figure what I'm gonna do to thank Steve, I'm gonna build a nice one there with the. First, I want to see if aluminum will affect the EVP.
Oh yeah.
Not EVP, the EM.
Oh yeah, exactly. I knew what you meant, but yeah, no, exactly.
Because if not, I'm going to build some out of aluminum cases. I found some really nice cases there.
Yeah, they look pretty and just.
It looks sleek, eh?
Yeah, for sure.
And I know for a fact with the step down board, it's meant to run a higher voltage, so you wouldn't need such a big heat sink on there. I could probably run a piece of copper across this heat sink with some good paste, and it would just work just as good as those big heat sinks on that board. And that would make more room for a smaller space. Then the other thing is the motor. You can get different sized motors, but you want something that's relatively quiet, right? So little things to figure out.
Yeah, Steve's is pretty quiet. I don't know his deal, like which one he uses, but I don't really hear it. You can feel it more than hear it, I'd say, probably.
I can show you exactly the type of motor. My junk drawer.
Junk drawers. Yeah.
It's I can show you this because
I gotta go to hang out real quick.
Okay, I can't close it anymore.
I
can show you this. Even any EVP pump you buy, they use the same motor, so it's
yeah. I kind of figured. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Totally. That's what they use in like RC and stuff too, isn't it?
CD-ROMs, DVD-ROMs,
or CD. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've got I've got 4 motors right now. And if I really wanted to, I could go to my buddy who owns a computer store and he could just give me all his old DVD-ROMs. Pull the motors out of those. If I would do it, but I got enough for me right now. So, but the rest is a big secret.
Yeah, this bad boy here is that cheap Chinese knockoff one, electromagnetic radiation detector. It just has 2 screws in the back. Here, shall I take it apart here live?
It's too bad about the screen.
Yeah, I know. It still is detectable, but you can't get the 100th place or whatever it is.
You know what I was wondering? Like, how long have you had that for?
Oh wow, I think 6 or 7 months. I got it quite a while. I got it not too long after the K2. I actually ordered it right around when I ordered the K2. It took like a month longer because of Chinese.
If by some small chance the screen is separate, which I doubt it is, you can see if they can send you another screen. Well, you can see if they send you one anyways, but I don't think you have the know-how to be playing around with those things.
Oh, I know. I don't have the know.
those LCDs are the way they work is it's like a rubber band that acts like a ribbon wire. If you ever taken a calculator or something apart, you can see what I mean.
Yep.
And if you don't have those set just right, your screen don't work with a crap. They're a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So that's why I've done them before. It's something else that.
I spent $15 on it, so I think I want to take it apart just to see how it works, and maybe I could take the skeleton of this and maybe make like my own homemade shell or something, and like act like I built one, but it's really just me placing the. I'll be like, look at my new invention, guys. You're all jealous, huh?
Like me, my curiosity, you get like Jason's the box he bought there.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the inside of it. I'd like to see how it's built.
Hell yeah.
I don't see it being I don't see it being overly complicated, but I don't know. There's so much I want to see, but
Oh, for sure, man.
apparently there's a kit floating around, but I can't find it. I was told about it, but nobody seems to know where it is.
For that Geo box?
Yeah,
No way.
yeah. Who was telling me that? Oh,
I can believe it because I mean, hacking really isn't that hard these days. So anybody could probably have stolen the schematics.
Well, see, the thing is, like most of the devices used currently right now are multi-purpose. They're originally meant for something else, like your EM pump, or your EM readers and stuff like that.
Yeah, the K2 it's originally marketed as it was named the safe range meter, designed for like electricians and stuff. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so there's the inside. See that? Let me switch the camera so I can.
Yeah, there's not much to it.
Yeah.
I didn't suspect. I'd be curious to see if the guy they'd send you another LCD screen for it.
Oh, it was $15. I don't really care in the long run, but being that it's really tiny like that, I could totally put this in like something else, man. That's actually pretty cool. I wasn't expecting it to be such a small like motherboard. I mean, what do you call that? Just circuit board, I guess.
Yeah. No, like I was saying, when it comes to the pump, the only thing I'm trying to figure out, you can get a thinner motor, but they're usually noisier.
Yeah. Yeah, you would think you would want it quiet for doing like what we were just doing here, like the recording, because too noisy, it'll just be contaminating the actual digital voice recording if you're using it like we were just using it.
Because the motors that they use right there, they're very quiet. I'll say that. I was thinking of another type, like you'd see in, remember your little racetrack cars there?
Slot cars, hell yeah.
Yeah, the old school racetrack cars there.
Yep.
That you play with at home, the motors in those? They're flat on two sides. I was thinking of those, but they're noisy motors, those, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, man. Growing up, we had an awesome set, and then I had a Kmart go out of business next to me like a decade ago, and I picked up an awesome set there, super cheap, and I combined the two, and I had such an awesome. I filled up my entire living room of the place I was at with the slot cars going up the wall. Yeah, no, we had some really fast ones, man. Some really crappy ones, but yeah, those fast ones are loud as shit. They're just like.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, that there would be such an ideal motor to use, just because you could fit it in a thinner spot, but it's a noisy motor. So.
Yeah, and there's probably no way to muffle it, huh? You couldn't not
really.
Eggshell cushioning or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so, because it's just so tiny anyway, and the noise of it's gonna generate through. Yeah,
but no, I've got a lot of ideas there. I'm just waiting. It's one step forward and two steps back at this point.
Well, just try to just maintain positivity and just try to write everything down. That's my problem, is I come up with ideas all the time and I never write any of it down, and I never remember anything. It's so annoying.
Yeah, I'm just all pumped to start getting parts in here and building stuff. I really am.
Hell yeah, man.
I miss doing that. And there's a few other things that Steve wants me to show me too, so I can build them. I'm looking forward to that too.
Hell yeah. Well, dude, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. It's getting a little late now. It's getting near my sleepy time.
Yeah, I got to run someone in town there and get my day. In a couple hours, I'm supposed to be leaving, and I'm still in track pants.
Well, dude, thank you so much for joining me on this, man. This is awesome. We're definitely doing this again, and we definitely need to have like a review session where we talk about what we heard and compare. Hell yeah.
Well, Monday night I'll be home. I know that. So
okay.
I don't know. We have a funeral Tuesday now as well on top.
Yeah.
So it all depends on what time that is too. They say when it rains, it pours.
Yeah, exactly. No, I just actually had a uncle pass away. He wasn't part of my life for a long time, but I still had a lot of love and respect for him. How I mentioned earlier, my aunt has a long line of husbands. He was a different uncle, the newest
The
uncle.
lady,
Yeah. He just passed away. He actually, he had a stroke or something along those lines, heart attack,
Well,
something.
me, what it is on my mom's side of the family, that's the only uncle I talk to for various reasons. So yeah, it's kind of hitting me hard because all I got left on my mom's side of the family now is my grandma.
Yeah, buddy.
That's about the only other one I talk to in that family. So for various reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be an emotional weekend.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's guaranteed. It was intense. When my grandpa died, I never experienced a loved one to that degree, that close passing. And yeah, that weekend that everything took place, yeah, it was intense.
Well, I hear you there. Like same here because my grandfather and dad raised us, so I was
Yeah.
very
So yeah,
yeah.
my
I
grandpa
took it
was
really,
father-like. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Well, you'll get through it, buddy. And remember, we're all here for you.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Every day's another day.
Yep. New days. Yep. All right, cool. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up. Thank you. Let me give a quick shout out to whoever might be left in the chat. I haven't been over there in a few minutes.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you, Rose, for joining us. Thank you, Free Spirit. Nice to meet you, Free Spirit. Never met you before, I don't believe. If we have, I apologize, but thank you for joining. And yeah, we had Michelle, Hippie Love Michelle, and thank you. She had to leave earlier. So thank you all. Thank you, anybody else that's watching, and future people. Welcome to my show, and I hope you enjoyed it. And this is Past Rusty saying hello to future people, and saying goodbye to the rest of the people that are currently with me. So why don't you go ahead and say goodbye, James, and we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, guys, it's been great. It's been a great session. It's been awesome having you guys here. I mean, you know, I don't know. It's been great. Like, thanks a lot. Like, Free Spirit Girl, Ian Bennett, Chris V, Rose, of course, Rose. Who else do I see here? Michelle, she left, but it was good to see her too. And whoever else was here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I forgot to say goodbye to Ian. Hey, thanks, Ian, for watching, man.
Yeah, it was a
All
blast
right,
having you here, Ian.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, we'll wrap this up, and I guess we'll be seeing you on the next stream. Hidden's going to be joining me on some more, so stay tuned.
Definitely.
All right, guys.
Bye, guys.
Take it easy.